The following program is intended for mature adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
Welcome back to Flavored Enemy Tales of Vitore. Last we left off, y'all had a pretty interesting night, and honestly, I'm not entirely sure that you all even know what's going on anymore, what's real, what's not. But hey, look at here. You arrived in Alabaster just in time for Tamendays. As you all pull up with the wagon, the horse is pretty tired. Apple and Pie pretty exhausted from the long journey. You all kind of stand up, stretch around, and take a look, and Glisse is here. Never disappeared. Well, except for maybe if you count the weird thing that may or may not have been a dream, real or not. Well, anyways, y'all are here. And that's what matters. So, what do y'all do as y'all get out and stretch, take a look around Alabaster? You see that it's kind of a smaller town. Most of the area around is houses, but you do see a tavern called the Man Catcher, not too far away, with a big old sign outside that says Taco Tamendays.
Well, y'all, I had the strangest dream last night.
Yeah, what
Yeah, it was like
your
a
dream, Raph?
I don't know. We were at some obelisk, and there was this ghost like almost died, and there was some like Yon tea or something. It was crazy.
Did I get impaled? Because that's what I dreamt about.
You did get impaled. That's crazy. We had the same dream. How about it? What a coincidence.
Raph, I don't think that was.
Did we meet Dindar?
Yeah.
Y'all saw my tattoo.
It happened to me too.
Great.
God damn it.
What?
Weird God.
If is everybody enjoying breakfast right now?
I think we just got out of the cart. We haven't gone to eat or anything yet. We're literally in the road just being like, we all had a dream and it was bad.
We had a dream. We're comparing notes.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go stable the horses. Why don't you guys find a
You mind if I go with you, Quincy?
Oh, no problem at all. Let's see. Is there do I see an establishment other than the Man Catcher?
Looking around, you see that the only real tavern in the area is called the Man Catcher. There are other smaller establishments, but they're honestly probably worse. But they do have patio seating for families. So.
Okay. Why don't you guys get us a patio? Why don't you guys get us patio chairs?
Yeah, let's maybe just take over the whole patio, because that seems...
Right.
With a name like the Man Catcher, I don't...
I'll meet you guys there. I'm gonna make a quick stop.
Yeah, just don't get lost.
Well, yeah, be sure to come back. I'm gonna treat everyone to tacos when they do.
Well, I'm gonna look for the tattoo place in this town. Having no idea where I'm going, I'm gonna stop in it.
Yeah, you looking for Garrett's?
Yes, I have a question about tattoos for.
Let's see, where is it? Go just right around the corner here, and until you hit 4th Street, then make a left, and it should be right there on the left.
Thank you very much, and I head off that way.
Yeah, sure. And what are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm helping everybody set up the
Patio seating.
Yeah,
we're like putting everything together.
Being that awkward guests where we gotta awkwardly push people together outside.
Push them together, yeah. Trying to position ourselves so we're not just with the sun in our eyes.
Make eye contact with the staff, you know.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but he was loving the sun.
Raph is simply not enjoying the sun.
We'll just put the patio umbrella near Raph.
Yeah.
Aurora just kind of waves her hands, and some white hands come out, the white gloved hands come out, and they kind of push the chairs all in and the table all together.
Well, that's very kind of you, Aurora.
You're very cool.
Sorry, I was reading. What the door?
Can you teach me that later?
Yeah, I can teach you that one.
No, it's just a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I just don't have that one in my book.
All right. I'm just gonna sit here. And she sits down right next to you, Raph.
Oh, so cool. I was not expecting this.
He's gonna sit on the other side of Raph to hang out under the patio umbrella.
Yeah, you also don't really like the sun, do you, Em?
Not terribly, no.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Like-
sort of gonna hang out with the patio umbrella and goth kids.
Goths in the sun.
Raph, the cool goth jock.
Yeah,
America's
is there,
favorite goth jock.
like a
God,
flower
football.
girl anywhere nearby?
There is a planter pot full of daisies just off to the side.
Seagull's gonna go to the daisies and release the bees and be like, feed my young ones.
Release the bees.
Also, guys, the man catcher, is that the guy that goes out when it's raining men? Hallelujah.
I've heard that story. Was that one of Eamon Clunrell's stories?
Yes, I do believe.
I
mean, I knew a man catcher when I was a little bit younger, but
You know,
I heard he was.
I don't. I think that's
out of
maybe
the,
a different person.
From out of the actual tavern itself, a 5'2", 5'3", dark-haired Vinay girl with this extremely short shorts on and just like this tiny little halter top made out of kelp.
Oh my god, it's Hooters.
It's who?
What can I get y'all?
Do you have a femboy?
whatever
y'all,
the special is.
Did
Y'all
Gleeson
need
and I
a-
come back, or?
Yeah, did we
No,
come
you're
back?
still gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still
Y'all
gone too.
need a
Scratch that. I did not
some
ask
kid
about
menu?
a femboy.
Some menus would be great. We've got a couple other folks coming. They just had to deal with the cart and stuff. But
Do you possibly have some ginger?
Sorry
looks
about
over at Raph and Aurora. Do y'all need crayons with your menus?
Yes, please. That'd be great. Would love some crayons. How old do you think I am? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
You look about 13, I'd say.
I'll take that as a compliment. You know what? I do sort of want some crayons. Send them over.
Anything to drink to get started?
Start over here with the cool goth kids and some Bloody Marys, thanks.
Okay.
Do
And
you
those
happen to
have
some
the,
ginger root?
you make them right?
Well, depends. Do you want the Avanjan style or the Spokestat style?
Folk style.
Okay, yeah. Then we can get you that.
Oh, I'm excited.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Em.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Please.
Okay.
You okay there, time boy?
sounds like he needs coffee.
It's been a long time. We've been lucidly kind of in and out, losing time. Hold up my journal.
This is
Things are
true.
weird.
If I could get an unsweet tea, please. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Alright,
And if you
anything
can
else?
get some ginger root, sticking out of some cinnamon tea, that'd be interesting.
My stomach kind of hurts, guys.
Okay. Alright. And looks over at Ghost. Anything for you?
Yeah, I'll be gonna.
Ale. Okay. Alright. We'll get that all started. I'll be around if you need me. My name's Amber. She walks inside.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
And Quincy and Glisse, y'all show up about now.
Thanks for
Except a
helping
lot
me
of fine
there.
parking.
Yeah.
Of course.
We didn't order you guys any drinks. Sorry.
We didn't know what they'd want. We can get them some water or
That's
whatever.
fine. Yeah. And breakfast is on me, okay?
You have money? Can I have some?
Yeah, I mean, no to the can you have some, but
I am smiling at you right now.
Thanks for helping me, Glisse.
Of course. You seemed a little nervous, and I figured it might be nice to help calm those nerves.
Yeah. A lot's happened to me, and I guess I didn't really go over it in full. Or did I?
I mean,
Honestly, it's so hard to even remember what we've gone over because so much has happened.
I mean, in truth, you all seem very nervous. Are y'all good?
You can sleep
Yeah.
well.
We have some
Yeah.
gaps.
No,
I'm just,
No?
it's fine.
Nightmares, just
I
kind of
just-
weird dreams.
I heard a lot about dreams, and I wanted to make sure that. Well, we're dealing with a bunch of stuff that deals with dreams, and I have not had great dreams in the past, but I do know that they can get worse, and I just want to make sure that this wasn't one of the times where it got worse. You know? Where it's not like you got trapped in a punji pit or chased by a snake or I don't know, but
We did all those things.
what?
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
got bad.
I
Ghost
was
fell in
just
a punji
randomly-
pit, and we got chased by snake folks, and
Hey,
it was a bad time.
And
We
we
talked
talked
to-
to Dendar.
Talk to a nightmare.
Oh, we did talk to
Not a
Dendar.
nightmare. Dendar.
The nightmare.
yeah.
Capital
Not
T,
the
capital.
Nightmare.
Well, do we
She
wanna
was
have
very
this
nice.
conversation out in the open like this?
Probably
Or do we
not.
want some sort of magical protection? I mean, as much as that professor guy was a dick, I mean, he did have a point about preventing people from scrying on you.
He just
Yeah,
likes
he's not
crying on people.
He's a
Oh, does he?
tool. I do not care for that sucker.
That's fine.
We can
Yeah,
wait until
alright.
the night
Just
before
a
and
bit
then
on
we can
edge.
discuss this.
Let me know whenever we get the food.
Yeah,
I start writing everything down again.
though, Ifrin, now that I think about it, I don't know if this is a weird request or not, but would you be able to, like, de-age me? I'm not a vain person. I don't care about, like, the years lost. It's more that, like, I'm much older than my girlfriend now, and it's at the point where it's a little uncomfortable.
Well, I know that somewhere deep down in this book that I am currently flipping through, there's something that says, here we go, right here. Age to destruction.
Okay, I don't want that.
I
feel
don't.
like I feel like that's going the wrong direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm not really. I'm just saying. I'm not really seeing anything that
But I have a
When is
question.
that time?
Quincy.
Before
yeah.
we get,
I don't think
our
I can find that way.
conversation, I do have a small spell that would stop people from directly scrying. It won't stop anyone from like eavesdropping in physically, but it will stop
Oh,
scrying.
you have
scrying.
that?
But
That's wonderful.
Yeah, we should do that.
I can
That'd be
only
excellent.
cast it once per day. So
Okay.
and it only lasts for 1 hour. So
Okay.
And let's
So
see.
we can use it when we're about to talk about.
Yeah, if
the-
we're about to talk
Just-
about any kind of plans.
just you know what? Just let me know whenever you guys want me to cast it.
Okay.
Question, Quincy.
Yes?
You're worried about aging, but Jolene is a Dampier. Is she going to age any further?
She ages slowly. Obviously not as much as me. I didn't really think about it before, but now that I think about it, it's actually wonderful that I've aged, because that means I'm gonna ask and try to figure out a way to deal with this now, and potentially that means it won't be a problem for us later. I'll just have a means to unage myself. Okay? Yeah, I'm looking at the bright side of having aged 5 years for, well, I won't say no reason, because there was a reason, but it's very complicated. Anyway, we should probably set out an agenda of what we want to do while we're in Alabaster before we, head on out.
So
I think it would be good to restock on resources.
Right, and I do want to pick a few things up from probably army surplus store or something.
Yeah, we can do some shopping.
So
Why does it always
Trover,
seem
we're
like
gonna-
our come-togethers seem to while we're shopping? This is
Yeah.
weird. I'm gonna take note of this.
Trover,
I mean-
as we kind of pan over to you real quick, you're over at the tattoo shop, and walk in, and You see a rather like a late 50s human with like this really thick beard and just absolutely ripped muscles tatted all over. Says, "Hey, what's up, man? What you need?"
Well, I have a question. Do you
Sure, yeah.
know tattoos very well, I'm guessing? Being tattooed yourself?
Yeah, I dabble. Kind of looks around at all the tattoos that he's done.
Well, I have a question about two, because I don't know anything about them. I just know I have them.
And I very carefully undo my shirt and show him the tattoo that is on my chest and my back, and it's the exact same thing. The Theosde chasing his tail, sparrow above water.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. 5 years ago, I woke up and this was there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't tell you like what it means because I'm not the one that tattooed it, but I can tell you based off the art style and the fact that this uses whalebone, a special kind of ink that you can only gather from a certain kind of fish. That this was done by one of my friends over in Salt Point.
All right. I have no idea. I've heard the name, but I don't know where it's at.
Nah, it's across the Solarian Sea. Yeah, I have a buddy over there. His name's Beryl Gregg. Yeah, he does ink over there. It looks like his style.
All right. If I get a chance, I'll have to head over to him.
Thank you, and I put my shirt back on, and as I start to leave, I'm like,
do you know anything about writing on weapons?
About what?
I pull off my sword on my back, and on the side that's towards me, there are 9 metal circles with 9 names inscribed in it. And I'm like, would you know anything about something like this? And I show him.
Nah, that doesn't look like any style I've seen before.
All right. Do you know anybody that would understand like metal work into weapons like this? Because it's a wooden weapon. I think it's a macahuitl is what I've heard it be called by the monks. But
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if anyone can tell me how this was done.
I would talk to some of the natives from Albert and the Vinay. They use obsidian in their weapons. I know that.
Well, I use shark teeth, but obsidian.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, and just it looked kind of similar, like the style and stuff like that. I never seen anything like that exactly, but that's where I'd start.
All right, thank you. And I put it back on my back with the words towards my back, and
You have a great day, sir.
and I head back out
Yeah.
to the rest of the group.
All right, and go back over as you guys. Amber comes out with your guys' drinks. Says, here you go. Anything else? You looks over at you, Quincy. Kind of leans over the table. Can I get you anything to drink, sweetheart?
Looking at her directly in her eyes and nowhere else, or them in their eyes and nowhere else.
God bless Quincy.
Quincy says, yeah, I think I'll just have an orange juice to start out in the morning and maybe like a fist burrito. Do you do that? Like eggs and meat, all wrapped up in a tortilla?
Oh, yes, we actually do have a pretty nice sun cattle burrito. But your friends here haven't ordered the food yet. We're just getting started out with drinks.
Oh, well, I figured since, I didn't mean to confuse you if you like to add it like that.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Just give me one
All
second.
right.
And he writes it all down. Looks over at you, Gleefstain. And anything for you?
Water and a shot of espresso.
Okay. Would you like me to take your food order yet, or come back?
Whatever the special is.
Okay.
Your vegetarian option, please.
Okay. Anything else?
Tacos.
All right. Are you looking for sun cattle or dragonfish tacos?
Sun cattle.
Okay. But we also do have the vegetarian option.
No.
They're made with turnips.
No.
Ew, gross.
Never
Tig
trust a turnip.
Tig makes a face at that but doesn't say anything.
I will have a turnip taco. That sounds very interesting.
God, but what if they're crabs?
I like how Stepple just needs to hold things in her hands to eat.
All right.
Your hands are like the roots, right?
Do you make a pork taco?
We do not have one currently. We do have sun cattle and dragonfish, as far as meat goes.
I think I'm just gonna have the shot of espresso in the water.
Okay.
Are you sure Gleesh just say you should keep your strength up?
You should probably eat something.
I've got rations. I'll be okay.
But Quincy said it's on him.
I said I had rations. I'll be okay.
Alright.
Looks over at you.
Yippee, we can always hunt.
Looks over at you, Raph. We do have rations. If you need some.
She looks at me.
Yes.
No, I'm all right. Thank you. I'm not super hungry. I'll stick with the Bloody Mary.
Okay. All right. I think I got everyone here.
Trover
walks up right about now.
Oh, hey, Trover.
Hi, everyone. And I'm kind of looking at the ground. I'll take it. Jasmine tea if you have it.
All right.
Quince.
And
Ghost, did you want anything?
So, thank you. I'll have 2 more ales, please. Thank you.
For breakfast?
On top of the ale that you already had.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of calories in ale.
I mean,
it's liquid bread, right?
Amber, if you've got the really thick stuff.
Just like,
It's all just shitty IPAs.
no.
Actually, we do have a maple pilsner that's basically syrup.
Yeah.
Hey, Trover, you want to get on that action?
You know, I'll try that as well with my tea if you don't mind.
All right. Would you like a basket of chips and salsa to get started as well?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I like how we came to the only restaurant in town.
I'll be right back with all that.
Thank you.
She walks off.
Hey, Trevor, what's up, bud?
Well, I found out what a tattoo is. Apparently, somebody in South Point did it with whalebone. The name's Beryl Greg.
Write it down.
I have no idea when I got the tattoo, but I woke up 5 years with it, as well as the scar. And wandered
Salt
around.
Point's a long way to go, too.
Yeah. Pretty far from here.
I know, but in my memory, I've never been there. I've only heard of it.
It's not so bad. There's some good pirates over there.
Whenever we find out, may it be good or bad, we can get through it together, no? So don't worry, Trevor, you're in good hands.
Well spoken.
You are the author of our time.
Oh,
No, I'm pretty sure Ifrin is the author of time. And his
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the author.
That's an
excellent one.
Ifrin is the author of time. Sepal is the author of our time. Difference.
Is there a
To
competition?
be fair, Jormungandr's pretty much the author of our times. He's a real swell guy.
You
saying like
need to tell me everything.
Huh? What? Oh, there's so much going on.
Guys,
at all
I think Cadmus was trying to say something.
Oh, Cadmus!
Cadmus, I forgot you were alive.
Well,
I mean, technically.
I was wondering, do you think I could go fishing?
Are we near water?
I saw a little creek not too far away. But I've never been able to just go before.
This is where you're going, but just come back in a short amount of time, because we're gonna be heading out.
Like, don't get yourself mega killed.
If someone approaches you, just tell them you don't know them.
Well,
Stranger danger.
Cadmus, I can go with you.
It's my purse. I don't know you. Got it.
Exactly.
It's my purse. I don't
Exactly.
Sounds like you're set. Never mind then.
If anything gets really serious, yell fire.
That's true. You yell fire. They won't respond if you yell kidnapper, but they will respond if you yell fire.
Okay.
Cadmus, I'd be more than happy to join you.
No, that's okay. I never had time by myself before.
I see. Now be sure to make sure you don't fish too much. Overfishing can be quite a problem.
No, I was just gonna try to catch one catfish. I wanna see if they have cute little fluffy ears.
I'm sure they do. Just be careful, okay?
Okay.
And he kind of skitters off really fast.
Watch out
He's
for the
gonna be-
claws.
He's
I
gonna
was
be
gonna
very, very
Lean over
disappointed.
towards
He's
Seabull
gonna
and
be
be like,
So disappointed.
he's never caught a fish.
Either he
Aw.
can be very disappointed or very amazed and
Very proud.
a fish
Yeah.
with fluffy ears to us. That could be interesting.
Unless there's
If
actually
he
fish
catches
like that.
one.
If he catches one and it comes back with like an actual cat head, I'm gonna need to go.
Go somewhere. Do some reading.
I'm gonna have to take a 10-day sabbatical.
Right?
So, are we gonna? Does it make sense for us to stay the night here, or are we gonna continue on later?
Well, I
today?
mean, why not stay in the town? But we need to get we need to figure out where.
How we're going, where we're going.
Yeah, how we're going and where we're going, because we were going to the temple, and then we got kind of sidetracked with the whole dream thing.
Yeah.
We still have to find the temple.
It is a week and a half's journey just to get to the edge of the jungle from here. So
From here?
yes.
Yeah, it's a long trip. So
I mean, the horses
think
are
it might be a
cutting
good
down
idea
on our
to-
travel time, but it's still a
Yes.
ways.
Yes, I think with the horses and the wagon, I think we could make it in 4 days.
4 days a long time.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
a good idea to
a luxury.
find a means of getting more funds for ration.
I believe our mysterious benefactors have some money that they've given to Aurora. So
Yes, yes, I do have some from the financiers. I can just divvy it out amongst us if you'd like, or if someone
Yes,
would like
please,
to be in
please,
charge
please,
of the party.
Oh, I would really love that.
Which one? Are we divvying out, or are we taking a party funds?
Tig, I have a question for you.
yeah, what's up, Trover?
Trover pulls off his sword and sets it on the table, showing the 9 circles with the names on it. And I'll put a thing in live chat. What is it?
Ooh, exciting.
Ooh, live chat specific.
We
content.
we love weapons with words on them.
These are the 9 names in the 9 circles, and the circles are made of metal, and the names are too.
Have you seen anything like this before?
DM, have I seen anything like this before?
No.
I can't say that I have, Trover, but probably do some digging, figure out what it's about. This is a weird assortment of words.
Well, it
I
seems
know
like it's some somewhat connected salt point, right? Because it's sort of
Yeah.
They're all sort of nautical,
like-
but
The gentleman that I saw at the tattoo place said it was connected with Vinay.
yeah, I mean that
I
makes
woke
sense
up
to
5
me.
years with this and torn clothes, and that's it. The monks took me in after that and
Right.
gave me my name.
And correct me if I'm wrong, the serpent on your tattoo is the Ozade, right?
The storm serpent. That's what they told me.
Right.
And the tattoo guy said it was made by whalebone, so I don't know, just more mysteries. And
I mean,
put it back on.
I know
on
that-
my back
Grover-
with the circles toward me.
I know that many sailors worship the Ozade because, you know, you kind of have to work in his backyard if you're a sailor.
Trover, it kind of seems like you were a pirate, or at the minimum a sailor, before you lost all your memories.
I don't know. That part of me wonders, but at the same time, if I was a pirate or something worse, I don't want to know.
Hey, that's your prerogative. I don't think anyone here is gonna push on anyone's.
Hence why I've been so vague on information. I'm trying to work things out.
I'm sorry for in the dream.
No,
No,
it's
we-
understandable. Brother Hammond always told me I need to detail more.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just I understand that people have their own shit that they don't want to share that pertains to their life and their history and whatever, right? I get that. I feel that. I understand. this is already so much messier than I think any of us anticipated it being. And so I'm not saying right now when we're sort of out in the open and don't have our wards up, but it might behoove us to have a conversation of if anybody has any information that pertains closely to the mission, that we sort of get that out in the air, because I would prefer that we don't end up in sort of a situation that we did in the dream where we're just yelling at each other and getting into trouble.
Yes.
Are the wards up?
No, I was waiting for someone to tell me. Like,
Can we put the wards up? I think this might be.
Maybe it's best to make an agenda so we can list all the things we'd like to talk about in secrecy, just in case something else comes up later in the day.
Well, if we are being scried on and the wards aren't up, they'll be able to read anything that we write. It's not just auditory; it's actual visual seeing too.
Yeah.
My bad.
I cover my notebook up a little bit. Like somebody's cheating off a test.
Is anyone
No, wait,
telepathic?
A lot of people don't know. But while we're still on the subject, Trova, I do have a spell that would be able to help me find out where your makuito, was made. It won't be able to tell me much more besides that, but it would tell me where it was made.
That's fine with me, and I walk over to her and I pull it out, making sure I put the handle towards her and keep the blade still away from me.
Here you go. Just be careful with this thing. It's sharp.
Do you want me to cast the wards before I figure out what this is?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do the wards right now.
Okay. Just remember, for all intents and purposes, as we are here, you won't be able to tell the difference. But it will stop anyone from magically scrying.
That'll be great.
And she goes, and you see her start to wave her hands around. You see her start to mouth some words, and then they come out as a really light and airy celestial. If anyone speaks celestial, I can DM you what exactly she
Quincy knows celestial.
Okay. So she waves her hands, and her eyes kind of light up a white color, and then dissipate. Okay, runes are all casted. Last for 1 hour.
While we have a second, do any of you mind telling me who you are and who I am, where I am, and what we're doing here?
I'm sorry?
You sound like a fucking narc.
You do sound like a narc.
Yes, I'm handing over the cocaine.
I would like to also insight check this nonsense.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Terrible.
I'm gonna insight check. Sog, can you roll me a deception check? Well, it's not really a deception, so.
Sog. God, I'm gonna commit a crime.
Persuasion?
I rolled a 16 insight check.
I rolled a 4.
Also
I rolled a
4.
9. Good work, team.
We did it. I'm proud of us.
I got a 17.
Oh no.
I only rolled a 16.
I hate this.
You guys don't remember Sog? He's been here like the whole time.
Yeah, no, so. Sog is being genuine.
I mean, okay. Here's the rundown.
Oh gosh.
Here's the rundown. Here's the rundown. Your name is Ghost. We are an alabaster. You are about to eat food. This is Team Andromeda. We are looking for crystals. Not those crystals, different crystals. Why is this confusing?
Well, there's only one problem. Is my name's Sog. It's not Ghost.
Well, too bad it's Ghost now.
How do you spell
Oh,
that?
it's like log with an S.
Yeah, could you spell that for us?
Oh yeah, it's T S O H D.
So it's Ghost backwards.
No, it's Sog.
I mean,
What does Sog look like?
Yeah.
What?
We're wasting our runes.
Yeah, we're
okay.
That is not untrue. I do want to know what this form looks like.
Sog is like a 5'2" bald human with a soul patch. That's what he's the changeling form.
He looks like old school
Fabulous.
Kyle Gass.
I'm gonna commit a crime me, the real person, am going to commit a crime against somebody. We'll find out.
All right, well, okay, so
I don't
Sog,
remember what. Yeah.
what's the last thing you remember?
Oh, well, I think we were standing over there. And, suddenly I was here.
Great.
Over
Great.
where?
Right.
Did you just
Right.
point?
Right, right.
To the corner.
Oh, I just point in a direction.
Did you get on or off a cart?
Oh, jeez. I think I got off.
Okay.
So you were on our cart and then you got off.
I think so.
I flipped through my notes a little bit.
I would like to point out that we've already burned 3 minutes of the river.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've
yeah.
got more important fish to
that's
fry.
fine.
We
Come
can.
back.
We're gonna do the thing with my sword too. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
You look at the.
Okay, Sog. You can sit here and listen.
Oh, I'm just going to drink this
Map
ale.
over.
Here, come sit next to me, bro.
Here, now it'll be audible for everyone to hear. Okay. Hello, this is the Identify spell.
God bless.
Tell you
Oh, god damn it.
about this Macaweedle. This Macaweedle was manufactured in Alba Heron by the acolytes of the Church of Theoside as a holy reliquary to the Storm Serpent. This has been another use of the Identify spell. Thank you, and good night.
Do we know where Alba Heron
Middle of
is?
the day.
It's literally breakfast.
Yes, my arcane servants, they have a penchant for theatrics.
Is that just yours?
Oh,
I
yes,
think
I
it's
did that
wrong.
every time Identify was cast.
no, each one has their own personality. It's weird.
That's another spell I gotta
Yeah.
learn from you.
Jeez Louise.
Man, all
Well-
this
No,
crazy
that's-
stuff.
Do we know where Alba Heron is? Is that in Fault Point?
Well, Alba Heron is located under the ocean.
Oh, cool.
It's the bubbled city where the Vanai called home.
Got
is
it.
it
Okay.
sort of back-
Alex's family's from there.
See, it's under the sea.
It's
Under the sea.
How would I have
Under
done
the
That's
that?
copyright. Don't do that
Well,
one.
Oh, that's,
Did
that's
you-
another one of Eamon Quinrell's great classics,
minute,
Under the
Trevor.
Sea.
Classic.
Trevor, you're a shoal gnome.
I'm
You
a
can
what?
breathe underwater.
I can?
You can?
You can?
Really? I didn't know that. I just thought it was a gnome that was blue.
Someone give me a bucket of water and like 30 minutes. We'll go and test this out.
All right. Well, here, everybody. Here's your chips.
chips.
Here is your salsa. Everyone's drinks, and food will be out in about 15 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Perfect.
Thank you, Amber.
15 minutes.
Thank you.
I'm chugging that coffee.
The chips and salsa are gone just immediately.
Inhaled.
I
I'm
will bring 4 more
carefully
packets.
drinking my tea, and you see me like, as I'm sitting there, I'm holding the cup with both hands, just smiling
I'm just-
slightly.
If I'm being honest, I'm just glad y'all not here to eat for Lore's Day. We have all you can eat sun cattle ribs with fresh rolls and cinnamon butter.
How much?
Sorry. What day is it?
It's Tamenday.
I
Oh,
meant
day
like
is the-
day of the year. I'm
Like
sorry, we've been
number?
traveling. I've lost
Lore Day, was that what you said it was?
lost
Lore?
track.
Yes, Lore's Day.
When is that?
I don't know that I want to tell you. We come back and eat us out of all of our stock of ribs.
Oh, well.
Talk, not now. What's the number day?
Yeah, like
How many fingers do I have to hold up before you say stop? And then you're like, oh, that's 14 fingers, so it's the 14th day.
Yeah, no, no, it's the
How many
13th of
fingers do you
Windrush.
have?
Windrush. Thank you. And then what day is
what?
today?
I'm sorry?
What day is today? I'm sorry. We've been traveling a lot and I've lost track of time. And I would just like to verify that I know what day it is. What day is today?
I
Think-
I am very confused, if I'm being honest. I'm
What day
not
is
sure.
today?
The day of the month,
Oh,
I
my.
think they're asking.
the date, the year, you know.
Where in time are we right now?
Where in... Okay.
Don't just
Today's date is what they're asking for.
today's date. What is today's date?
Today's date is the 10th of Green Edge.
At the green.
10th?
Oh god.
Thank you very much
but
for that
we
information.
believe
Today's
What?
date is the 10th of Green Edge, Tamendays, in the year 421 of the Age of Shards. I really hope I don't need to explain any more of that.
Nope, you're good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's all we need. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
I'm done with my tea and I start drinking the other thing they brought for me.
After
I'll be
she's
back with
left,
your food.
Tig has just put her head in her hands and she's going.
Em's gonna stop trying to do math and push the Bloody Mary in front of Raph and be like, "This is what you should have had when we were at that tavern."
Raph is
At the
already
start.
drinking it.
Raph is like, yes.
Hey DM, does it taste good?
It does. You can,
I doubt
you can
it.
taste a little bit of heat behind it, a little bit of spiciness,
Yeah.
and it just lights your entire taste buds on fire in the good way.
And Em's just gonna sip at hers.
I am just I have taken it and I'm like dumping it down my throat.
Constitution saving throw.
And I'm like, oh fuck.
I just made this noise.
It does
Jesus
have
Now
Christ.
you have to deal with the liquor.
Chug, chug, chug.
All right.
Chug, chug, chug.
Constitution saving throw. Let's do this. Oh, I just crit.
You
Baby's first death.
you knock all the way back. You were reminded slightly of your partying days with Iron Name Johnson and
Yeah.
good old Chad.
What a guy.
Dad, oh my god.
Yeah.
Chad Almighty.
And like for some reason, he's just like you just feel a little bit back into that mindset. Like maybe the past couple of well, I guess months hasn't happened.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I slam it on the table and I go, good. So what, we're
looks like
we're
you
2
enjoyed
years
that.
back in time? Yeah, I did. So we're 2 years back in time. Somehow not the worst thing that's happened to me over the last 48 hours.
Wait.
We're not back
What?
in time.
I thought we're back in
days
time, right?
Forward.
No,
No, 'cause
Am
we
I
left on the
stupid?
31st of Firebeat.
Maybe.
Fire
Yeah, but
break,
what's
whatever.
the year?
Maybe. Just a little
The
bit.
year
Am I
I think is the
stupid?
same.
421.
That's okay.
The year's the same.
I don't know. Maybe I'm so excited by the way that this tastes. I don't fucking know. I am This is the happiest I've been since I got turned into this fucking monster. So I'm fucking happy. Ugh.
You're not a monster.
Well, damn.
What?
If,
I swear.
if
Hey,
we're-
Raph. I believe in you. Just
Raph
leave it
burst
there.
into tears.
Oh,
Raph.
He's just gonna pat him on the back.
Honey.
Like, hey, I get you.
Sorry.
Hey,
I'm
it's
okay.
it's okay.
No, let's get back to what we're talking about. This is not important.
Yeah, let's.
yeah, we have a limited amount of time. Time
Mhm,
is
right.
weird. This is now Ifrin's domain because time is weird, and he's the only one who knows anything about it.
I know a little bit, but
You're by
You
far
okay?
the most
Hey?
qualified.
Ifrin, you okay?
yeah,
Fucking too hot.
I don't know. My tummy hurts a little bit, but I might
Oh,
go to
no.
the bathroom in a bit. But I'm trying to keep a detailed journal of everything that's going on. I mean, after all, I graduated like maybe. Yeah, I look at my wrist, and clearly it's just a hunk of wood, and I go, about like 4-ish months ago. So I'm still kind of getting the swing of things on my own. I was mainly, I do a little bit of floating of some objects.
Wait, you only just graduated from the tower?
I'm 40.
I mean, I only graduated from the tower maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah, I had a lot of training to do beforehand.
Hey, Aurora, how much time do we have left?
45.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
Ooh,
Speaking
okay.
of which, so like the whole dream thing we were under, we spoke to the night serpent, the
Yeah.
nightmare. We're gonna call
Yeah.
her the nightmare.
And I remember telling you that this was not the first time. Told it like a friend. Yeah.
Well,
That was great.
I would like to thank Trover because his information really helped us out. I mean,
it did help us.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
look,
Trover's kind of looking at the table, and his blue cheeks are slightly red. turning-
Oh,
so far it looks like we're gonna be heading across the sea back towards about where at some point we're heading towards the sea.
yeah, because some of the gems that we're ostensibly supposed to be locating are, at least one of them is over there, and then the book that says the other 3 is over there as well, which means at some point we'll be over in that neck of the woods, and I don't know, maybe we can investigate Trover's whole history if Trover wants that at that point in time. Right now, we've got to go get this first one, but it's already been such a disaster, it feels like, trying to get even to here, and we're not even that far outside of Douglas. No, it shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have. Yeah.
So something is fishy.
Well, I
And-
mean, stuff's actively working against us if they're trying to keep us from, gathering these things. Start thinking, just gears start turning in Brandon. Well, can someone remind me again what the favor was that she was trying to get us to do?
To not ban her,
away.
not seal her away.
Yeah.
It was to see who made
I'm sorry.
bad information about Dindar, because apparently it's a bunch of lies.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm sorry. Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. We're supposed to not seal away the big scary snake?
The big scary snake asked us not to. She wasn't that scary. She seemed very nice, but as a result, we're all
On edge.
It's got a lot
And
more
I stopped them
complicated.
from talking about me like last time. Yeah.
I mean,
What reason do we have to not seal away the snake that's supposedly going to eat everyone's dreams and turn
because then
everything
the
bad?
night.
Then there's
Because
no
then
night.
there's no night.
She's a serpent, right? You can't really.
She's a serpent. Her argument was that if we seal her away, then nobody will eat the nightmares, which means that they will run even more rampant than currently. And on top of that, there will just straight up be no night, which is not ideal for, and Tig gestures to M and to Rap, some of our more sunlight sensitive comrades.
I mean, to be
So
fair,
why-
that's also bad for people who need the sun.
for people
Yeah.
as well, for sure.
So why would the Empress be in on this?
Because
That seems
all
like a lack of foresight from someone who normally has
Dindar
quite a bit of
said
foresight.
false information was given out, so I think false information may have gotten to everybody. I don't know.
But the
We're
question
just trying to figure this out.
come from.
And all parties involved have their own desires for getting things from.
That too.
Yeah.
Well, there is something to say. Before we left, well, I have 2 things. Before we left, please say, were you ever around Vayeth University?
Only if I absolutely had to. Normally there was money involved. Why?
Well, it kind of bothered me that the Empress stayed around after the meeting and everything. And there was everything that was going on. She kind of looks over awkwardly at Raph. But I remember that there was an amulet on display at Vayeth University where she was at, and it was a special amulet called the Amulet of the Daywalker, and a vampire who wore it did not suffer the ill effects of the sun.
Okay, I fail to see how this connects with me. I am not a vampire. I do not steal things.
No, you asked why the Empress didn't have the foresight about whether or not.
She's either just
There
going to
was only
protect
sun.
herself, or she's going to try and, I don't know, mass produce the amulet for her kin.
Oh,
That's what that sounds like if she gets a hold of it.
Or at least the one
I
she
don't-
likes.
It's
The ones
just
she
a thought.
likes.
I mean,
I don't
it's just
keep.
a thought.
I don't keep up with undead politics. I keep up with living politics. So I would have
All
missed that.
politics are-
There's just a lot going on.
I
None of us
keep up
really
with the
know what's going
politics
on.
that matters to me specifically.
The second thing, did any of you all study astrophysics at all?
A little bit.
Quincy, like his eyes narrow, and he's like, "Heard that."
I've heard that word.
Oh, I think Jolene read a book about it. I saw her reading.
Would it maybe be in her notes?
No.
Tig gets into her backpack and pulls out.
No, it was just in our house. It was just on the shelf.
Okay, then Tig does not bother with the notes.
For those of you who didn't study astrophysics, there's also cosmology on the religious side of things.
I have
well, the big thing is that if you were to remove the night serpent, you remove a big, giant cog in a machine. Yes.
Yes.
Well, the machine theoretically wouldn't work after that. So why would somebody want to remove a giant cog from?
So
it creates a power vacuum.
I think that
Dendar said that. Sorry, go ahead, Ifri.
Well, according to my theories, well, at least the hunch I have right now, all these people got together to, pull out their own interests. I think, the whole slaying of the night serpent is less of, it's more of a cover than anything. Somebody's just trying to get into the library.
I think they're all trying to get into the library. I don't think that that's that's a smart choice, but I also think that there's probably some force somewhere that seeded this plan.
The library is the antidote for demons. That's it. That's all I want. The monks I was with, the reason why I'm here, they were poisoned by demons, and Aurora's aunt put them in a special place and then brought me to the inn.
Which aunt? Which aunt?
1 second.
It's very important that it's not one particular aunt.
Which aunt is it? Which
aunt.
aunt do you not want it to be, or Aurora?
Queen aunt.
Which is the wrong aunt?
Like it is.
Alina.
very
Alina was the one I met.
Okay, it's not the wrong one. Okay.
Who's the wrong one?
Who's the wrong aunt, Aurora?
We'll just burn that bridge when we get to it,
I'm sure we will, but I would like to know what the bridge is before we get to it.
If any of you ever meet my Aunt Grace, I wouldn't trust her.
Okay.
Thank you for the information.
I'm at
How many aunts
a
do you have?
Lestia, so that's fine.
I have 3 aunts, and my great aunt.
Which how is Grace related to you? Like, I know she's your aunt, but like, is she the sister of one of your moms or your dad? How's she related?
Funny story. So my adoptive mother is, when I was very young, well, gotta put this the right way. So you all know my mother, Winter, yes?
Yeah.
Of her, sure.
Okay. So she was adopted by my great, I guess it's weird. Anyways, she was adopted when she was very young, and the woman who adopted my mother had a half sister, Grace, who is now basically just my aunt, and her half sister, Piper, is also my aunt.
Got you.
That sounds like an interesting family tree.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then my aunt Helena, she is more of just the in the sense of the word, found family.
Do you know an Alestia?
Yes, that's my mother's aunt.
Yeah.
Biological aunt.
She's a little weird, but she's nice, I guess.
A little weird, but nice.
Yes. I've only met her a few times. She lives up in the mountains.
Yeah, real cold place. Used to be harassed by the night wolves.
Oh, there's a really rambunctious gang.
Yeah, I mean, a few bullets fixed that. and arrows.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go to the rest.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
Quincy, you should have known.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There are some things you should leave out.
Yeah. You're right.
She kind of darts away.
Oh.
Used to
That being said,
pacifist.
things will get darker.
Now I feel bad.
So tired.
It's
People's gonna follow and find a bucket to make sure she's okay.
thank you,
Yeah,
Seeple.
Sequel, you're
No
a real
problem.
trooper. So
Quickly, sorry. Can I think Raph, or I'm a little bit on edge, because of where we are and the time skip, and also Sog. Can I do?
Sog sucks.
Can I do some sort of deception? Not deception, but like perception, or I want to make sure that we're not being watched.
Well, we're not being scried upon, anyways.
Yeah.
I know
that
I
doesn't
know
prevent
but
us
we can still-
eavesdropping.
That doesn't prevent eavesdropping.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I would also like to make one if possible.
Yeah,
Why don't
also
y'all
make a-
one, and you can offer the help action.
All right.
May
I'll
I
help.
make a
I'll-
perception check?
I will offer Raph help since he's the one who suggested it.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I will. Well, that was a 3 for the first one.
Hard
And
to be
that
worse.
That was another 3. That's a 3.
We just don't know. Someone's probably
there's-
watching.
There's
I rolled a
one
5.
watching You.
No one's watching.
No.
It's fine. We just have to deal with our choices.
Well, I will say, logically, we are in a restaurant, so
Yeah.
We're not in the restaurant. We're
Actually,
outside
there's
the
nobody
restaurant.
else
really
out on the
excited about
patio
the drink that
besides
I
yours.
just had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the patio. We are the patio
Yeah,
party.
we really should have picked a more secluded spot than a patio.
Not gonna lie, that tea and the other
the
door
Ember
was
comes out with
wonderful.
y'all.
In town, guys.
All
Yay,
right, I have your food
tacos.
here.
Oh,
Oh, finally. What is this special?
Yeah, can I get a refill on mine?
Yeah, got you. And he hands you
And
Thank
a-
you.
more tea,
and
please.
Ifrin, you get a plate of like piping hot fajitas.
Oh yeah, this is a great decision.
All right, here you go.
Oh,
here you
yeah.
go. All right, refill. Anyone else refills?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sog would like one.
take one.
All right, I'll be right back with refills.
Hey.
What do you guys? Okay, we've got this shield up. What do
We've
you-
got the ward. Yeah,
We've got the
we need
ward.
to get whatever information out. That's pertinent.
So,
Just
are ziggurats a
sec-
bad
oh.
thing?
I'm
Unknown.
thinking Harry.
Well, Quincy stuck his not Quincy.
I think that
Efren
depends
stuck
on
his
the
fingers in
ziggurat.
the one I had. This is the same thing.
The ziggurat didn't do anything bad to us. It was the surrounding environs.
I
Because
just
people
asked.
tried to leave when
The
I told
native-
them this is where we needed to go.
I
It
just
was a
asked.
stressful situation, Trover. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I'm just now to think of it, it's slightly humorous that I didn't leave the first time. So, thank
Just
you for
wanted to
pointing
explore
it
all
out.
the
I just-
options.
I just ask because before this whole adventure started, I had a dream where I was being chased by a snake towards a golden ziggurat, and I figured since ziggurats seem to be showing up a lot, that might need to be important.
Hey, that sounds like where we're kind of heading, right?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
no, this
Are
is
the
fun.
snake people like?
No, it wasn't a snake
Made us
person,
to
it
the
was a snake.
Oh, just a snake.
It
Good.
was a big old serpent, yeah.
Oh,
What color?
Does
What
people
color
come
was
back with Aurora by now?
Give me a moment.
Yeah, you and Aurora come back. Aurora kind of wipes her face, and it's been that fact happened. Just
it
kind of
had-
looks embarrassed.
Sibyl's gonna get a glass of water for her.
Like
Maybe
a
she's okay.
It had a purple eyes and black scales, dark black scales.
That was probably Dindar.
That sounds like
Yeah,
Dindar,
That
Oh,
sounds like that.
But you were running towards a golden ziggurat.
yes, a
which is
golden
where
ziggurat.
we're headed. The dream ziggurat was obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is fun. Oh, ooh.
It's good to be getting all the information out.
And what's
I guess
great,
I'll go to the bathroom.
All
what's
right.
great
Aaron.
is that
No worries.
all right.
40
What's
minutes.
We'll see you in a
great?
bit.
Be safe.
What's great is that the few dreams before, I got actively told by someone in the dream that I was there because someone was trying to protect me. And then on the third night, that happened. So I guess someone couldn't protect me anymore, so that feels real great.
Doctor and Mafia couldn't protect you.
I'm not in the mafia.
That was me making a game joke.
39 minutes for anyone keeping track.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you, Aurora.
that's all I've got, so I'm gonna go and shop. Aurora, can I have money, please?
You're just gonna leave? You're not gonna participate in the rest of the conversation?
No, I'll take my share too, but I'm gonna stay here and.
I've done my jury duty, okay?
I highly recommend that once we finish that we split up into groups and not go off on.
Right, yeah, we don't want to.
Solo mission.
Oh, so I shouldn't have gone to the tattoo person alone.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I have something
We
I need
didn't decide that before that, Trover. We thought it was.
I have something I need to do by myself. That's why I'm. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's that important to you, sure.
I suppose.
So
You're a big boy. You can do it.
how does everyone feel about a 500 gold to each person for now?
That's more gold than I've ever had in my life.
That's
dollar signs and eyes.
My
Oh,
God.
we'll have to hold on Ephraim's whenever
I'll hold on to
he
Ifrin.
comes back. All right.
I trust Quincy to be
handing out-
responsible.
She starts handing out little bags filled with the 500 gold pieces.
500
Money,
gold
money.
each? Jeez.
Yes.
My God.
All right, and that leaves us some party funds still.
Saw gets handed a bag of 500 gold.
Before
Saga
we
gets
split up, y'all.
Do we
y'all,
give Saga
before we do anything, I just want to go back to this Dandar conversation because we were talking about there'd be no one left to eat the nightmares, eternal sun, yada yada yada, damning all vampires to like an existence of torture and stuff, that type of thing. But
That's what it sounds like.
Dandar said that it's the unspoken that desires her power, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She also
Or
said
crazy
that
lady
the
from the
unspoken.
cave, so we don't say the name.
Well, I'm not saying the name. Don't worry. I don't even know if I physically can. But Dandar said this person being we should be most worried about. She exists in a sleeping state in the never-ending storm, and that she's closer to us than we all realize. That's a
The
warning.
never-ending storm sounds like the Tempest. From
It
what
does.
the monks have told me it never stops.
Closer
It's,
to
it's
us
the
than
it's a yin and yang thing too, because there's Dandar and then there's Solus, and sun and night. When I was younger, I was always told that they were, mortal enemies, but that might not be the case. I might need to pray on this. But it's the warning that concerns me. And I turn to Sog, and I just give him a look of just like I don't trust you in this moment. And I just sort of say like I don't know if Dandar's lying or anything, but it seems like I'm distrustful of the motives of this here mission, especially because an individual like Mr. Rose was involved to begin with. Financier.
And who knows what Mr. Rose is doing right now, because apparently even the Empress lost him.
Yeah, he did.
By the way, Seeple, I never got to thank you for putting the blood vial down my throat.
No problem. We're here for each other. You don't need to thank me.
I'm just saying we need to be careful.
Yeah. Can I be upfront with all y'all?
If you're gonna do it, now's the time while we still got the wards.
Yes.
To be honest, it's never been my full intention to just hand over these crystals to our benefactors. Don't trust any
of course not.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're all on the.
We were going to the moon.
Yeah, we are the ones going to the moon, and I think it needs to be that way.
Solid.
We can't let any of the investors come with us for any reason, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can I be honest with you all as well?
Yeah, Aurora,
sure.
go ahead.
My father requested that once we had all of the gems, that I use whatever spell I can to destroy all of them.
Not the worst idea.
What about the cure I made?
And he wanted to make sure that they were never found ever again, and we could have just stated we failed our mission. Fine. But if I'm being honest, lying's never sat well with me, so...
What would happen?
But the moon.
All that information would be lost.
And
Immortals.
even though it hurts me to say I love Brother Hammond and the rest of the mooks, I would rather lose them than lose the rest of the world. And Trover's like, you can see tears slowly going down his face.
I think... This is just my suggestion, but I think it might not be a bad idea to pick one of us to go find out the information that we trust them to find out, and then destroy them.
I'm gonna say now, don't use me, especially if there's shit in my past that we have yet to go.
I don't think this is a decision we have to make.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. When the time comes, I think we all, we'll try to decide amongst ourselves who best we trust. I personally can agree to that plan.
Not so strong.
It's so
Strong Bloody Mary.
Wow, you've had 7 of them in this.
Woo!
Had one.
Wait,
Thank you.
7 for me?
They
is
must
a
be
normal
really
thing.
strong.
Have you ever had a heart soaked in gin?
So, fun fact, 3 scrying spells have just pinged off of the walls.
You've
3
gotta
different
be
ones.
Oh wow!
Fucking kidding me.
Oh shit!
Can you,
Well,
are you able to
let's
tell?
just end this conversation now. But I
Well,
agree
no.
with
They
you.
have.
We
they
still
haven't
got a little
broken
bit of
through anything
time.
like that. I am. They
Are you able
my
to
spell it-
tell Aurora where they came from, or do you just know that they were scrying spells?
I just know that there were 3 scrying spells,
Okay.
and that they were of a different arcane signature.
Each one of them was different.
Yes.
So
Great.
3 different people
Great.
tried to watch us. Okay.
Now, Stone, how are you doing?
just trying to process everything I'm hearing.
Oh, I'm gonna commit a crime.
I'm sure.
I'm absolutely baffled by everything I've heard.
Yeah, just
Can I
So-
cast divine sense?
Sure.
I
I'm
have
trying
a
to figure out
question. What's the
information.
last
I'm
thing you
trying to find
remember
information.
before getting off the cart?
Oh, being in a bar fight.
And that's it.
Wow, that's going way
wait.
far
Was
back.
I in that bar
Oh yeah.
fight?
No. This is
Oh.
decades.
How long ago exactly would you estimate?
Oh, I don't know. It was back in Alteris.
So
Oh,
ways back.
fuck.
Got it.
Yeah, and the bar's name was the Powder Kick. That's what it was.
I faded Schlangenhoff and realized something.
I hate this. I want my
much.
I want my friend back.
I want Ghost back. Please.
I don't know who Ghost is.
I basically pushed the alcoholic drink I have that's like syrup over to him. Here, drink this.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Sog slams it back.
Oh, gross.
Disgusting.
It's just molasses.
Aurora, can we get a time check on how much time's left on the?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anything else that we should talk about before we separate into individual groups and look around the city?
Sorry, I've been very distracted by these. Have we decided what we're gonna do with Denda?
No.
I mean,
I think whenever we get to the point
Well-
of going to the moon, we look up that information.
yeah, I think
Then and there,
yeah.
and then decide when the person comes
yeah,
back.
I think getting
So for right now,
Perfect.
let's
yeah, I think getting all
leave it
our
out of our minds.
getting all the information first before we make a decision is critical.
It's
So-
important to be informed.
How about we agree once this spell goes down, we keep acting like we're gonna lock Dindar away.
Well, yeah, obviously
this
to our
topic of
investment.
conversation doesn't
clearly.
happen unless it's under the protective spells that Aurora's cast.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No, we don't.
Anything
is-
that's said out, anything said in the bubble stays in the bubble.
Yeah. Absolute secrecy.
Yeah.
And
Ifrin will approach the table.
Aurora kind of looks down at her necklace. Well, since anything that we say in the bubble stays in the bubble, Never mind.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Insight check.
I am inciting that as well.
M's gonna
I wonder what this is about.
down.
5.
I miss.
Solid 5.
That's a 12.
I got a
I'm gonna
14.
try.
No. Aurora, just like
22.
Thank you, Quincy.
Quincy rolled a 22.
Quincy, you know exactly what Aurora wants to talk about, but doesn't want to talk about.
Yeah, I think I.
Rapid looking at Sog.
Well, by the way, Aurora, that is a pretty necklace.
Yes, thanks. I was
Yeah, who
telling
gave it to
Emma
you?
about it. Yes, I bought it. I bought it when I was in Spokeston.
Oh yeah. From that
Never been
Okay.
there.
Memento Mori,
That's
right?
cool.
I've been there once or twice before.
Actually, no, Trinkets of
Oh,
Time.
Trinkets of Time. Dang it! I always get those two.
Yeah. No, I bought it from Mr. Argenti.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty necklace.
Thanks.
Yeah, what does it represent? If that's too personal, then you don't have to answer.
Just a nifty little magical necklace.
Oh, that's cool. I love magic.
Magic is often confusing, but very cool.
Would Tig recognize that type of necklace because her family deals in
Yeah, you go ahead and make an
Curi-
Arcana check.
curios and things?
Mhm.
Garbage. That's an 8.
Yeah, you
Rolling
don't
like-
in this particular
I'm rolling like
necklace,
hot trash today.
I've returned from my excursion.
From your excursion, we're happy that
Hey,
your friend
guys.
has returned.
I would not recommend going into the bathroom. I died in
Are
there.
you okay?
Did they not clean them?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all good. Hey, Sepple, you think you could do me a favor? You think you can make like a little ring about yay big out of trees, and then I pull something out of my pocket and just like put this into it?
Oh, I'm sure I can try. What did you hand to me, sorry?
Like a little kind of like a leaflet ring or something. You know, something like a bracelet.
DM, would Druidcraft suffice for that?
Yeah, you can do it. Druidcraft.
So, I get the piece of leaf and twig, and my bees are still foraging around, and they come and look at it and inspect it, very curious. I'm like, don't worry, babies, I got this.
Oh, for a second I was
And
imagining
I
your
s-
bees helping you make it, and that was a very cute image.
It's still cute.
I
but
mean,
you're like,
they
it's okay,
could. I'd be
buddy.
like, okay, get some pollen and a bit of a propolis for the glue, and they're like, yes, and then you're like, bzzz, and they go into my head where the hive is. They get out the propolis for the glue, and some ceremon, and a little bit of like royal jelly to make sure it's all very nice and smells nice and all that, and then with some druidcraft and waving of hands and glowing of fingertips. I make a little, I like, while making it, like, so would you like a bracelet or a ring? It'd be good to specify.
Yeah, like a little bracelet. I go over towards Tig and I like lift her arm up, about this big.
And so with that, and some, like, kind of looks like, it seems like knitting with their fingers. And like glowing strings kind of come out from their fingers, and they start making it. And after about a few seconds, they're like, oh, there you go. And they hand you like a bit. There's bits of willow sprig and some like holly berries, and it all smells very, very nice.
Oh, it looks wonderful. Hey Tig, here's a friendship bracelet. And I just put it on you and like, please keep this safe for me.
Yeah, Ifrin. Thank you.
Can you describe the bracelet, what it looks like?
So it's Simple did most of the work. I just had a little crystal that I wanted wrapped around in it, and just a nice little flowery design. Like, just keep this on you.
Can I do both an insight check on what is this and an arcana check on what is this?
Yeah, do an insight check on Ifrin. Ifrin, you can roll a deception check, and Tig, you can roll an arcana check on what the hell this is.
Rolling like hot garbage. That's an 8 on
I
insight.
mean, he rolled a 4.
That's okay. I got a 5.
Oh, it's worse.
And then
I
the
got a
arcana.
5.
So there's definitely more to what Ifrin is saying,
Yeah.
but he's not being facetious.
Okay, cool. The arcana check is a 19.
This gem is incredibly powerful, whatever it is. But
Hell
you're not
yeah.
really sure what it is.
Great. Wonderful. This sort of action is going to remind me to take out my gun, as one does.
Tig, you made sure to unload your gun before you walked in.
It's unloaded.
Okay.
It's
I'm just making
unloaded.
sure.
I gave you your gun. I know gun safety.
Shot it.
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
All right.
I am going to use arcane like artificer infusion.
DC 20 perception checks, everybody.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Fuck.
Hey.
If I
I put my hand on your shoulder as you start doing things. I go.
I got a 10.
Now.
8, I've been rolling like shit.
A natural 1, motherfucker! Woo! I'm focused on a gun.
Did anyone get over
I-
20?
I didn't.
No.
No, 18.
19.
Damn it.
19.
What have I done?
There's only one more person who needs to roll.
Oh my god. Is it Zog?
Sog,
So-
I'm
so-
sure.
Zog's already rolled.
Oh,
Zog got 10.
Who didn't roll?
I can't believe
Oh,
it got
Aurora.
me.
Oh no.
Aurora
How's
saved it.
Aurora
Oh,
only
no.
half shit?
Aurora.
Poor
Yeah, no, she
Aurora.
rolled a 6. She rolled a 6.
Great.
She's a little bit busy with other things.
Wonderful.
I wonder what.
You could say she's distracted.
She's distracted.
Just a little bit.
I'm getting repeating shot on my gun with the artificer infusions. I still have the goggles of night active for Quincy though, so both of my infusions are active.
All right.
Well, I hope you keep that safe for me. And
Yeah.
you would know I look maybe a little bit different, a little bit aged as well, but.
Does he look
I
older
really
because I'm wearing this? Like,
No, don't worry.
okay.
Since coming back to the table, pretty much.
He had a really rough bathroom trip.
I did.
I mean, I heard it. It sounded terrible. It sounded like you were ripping ass, man.
You literally died in there.
That's so
Yeah,
hard.
I died in there, man. It was pretty rough.
What happened in that one shot?
I don't know.
I've got no
That's the
clue.
problem. I don't know what
I'll
happened.
find
and
out.
I'm so concerned.
Tell me. We'll talk about it after the session.
We'll talk about it after
Yeah.
the session. Let's do the conversation for later.
Let's not waste our time.
We don't waste our time. I'm gonna put my gun away. But just sort of while everyone's sort of talking because we're sitting, I'm gonna pull out the Abyssal book that I got from the headmistress, and the schematic for the what is it? The bullet that I don't know what it is. And I'm just gonna try and like cross-reference that with the book while we're just like sitting, eating tacos and
Yeah,
chatting.
can I give Tig the help action on that? Because if Tig pulls the Abyssal book out, I'm probably gonna get interested in that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me the help action.
What am I rolling to figure out?
I'm helping.
Where is your gun at right now?
I put it away.
Okay.
I reholstered it.
All right. A little bit of black smoke comes up from the holster.
I don't like that.
Can I
Tig,
just
Tig,
see
your
that?
gun's on fire.
What?
No, I'm sure that's a thing only I heard. Can it be repeated?
Yeah, only Tig hears this next bit. Something new, are we?
I'm ignoring this for the time being because if I talk out loud to the gun, it's weird. Yeah, I want to look into the gun schematic for a secondary function that's called the Abyssal Blaze, which I know is a bullet. I just don't know what's in the bullet, like what it does. What do you roll for bullet?
That'll be a Arcana check for this particular one.
Wonderful.
You have advantage.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Don't
Oh,
need
hell
it.
yeah.
Nat 20. This makes up for all the other trash rolls.
This is a good roll for nat 20.
Tell me all about this bullet.
So, this particular bullet, it infuses a certain kind of energy from the abyss. And this particular energy is exponentially painful to any and all that are related to celestial beings. And it also is insanely powerful against undead as well.
Thick. Cool. Great. Don't mind me, Raph.
What? I didn't hear that because it was in your head.
Very,
that was in my head, yeah.
Raph is very specifically helping you with this.
Helping me with this,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm very much helping.
Very
Yeah,
sad.
I am helping you with this. I'm just pointing out, it's like, that word looks familiar, but I don't know what
Yeah,
the word means.
you and I are just both looking at this book because we both have vested interests in learning Abyssal as a language.
What does this passage mean, Tig? Do you know?
So
You know what it means. Tell him what it means.
Tig, you paused for a moment and looked up like something was talking at you. What's up? What's going on?
She definitely didn't look up. She did that thing where she was like in the middle of turning a page and then you like hear something happening and you're like, wait a second. Like,
what?
Trover's just minding his own business, has no idea what's going on.
In much like Aurora, in the interest of teamwork and that we're in the bubble, we're still in the bubble, right, Aurora?
Yeah, 20 more minutes.
During the dream, and I was hoping it was just during the dream, but apparently it's not. Y'all remember when I pulled the hammer back and the gun collected all the fire?
Yeah.
And when
Incinerated everyone?
I was gonna pretend like this. I was there for that.
I didn't know it was gonna incinerate both of them. I just was trying to shoot them. My gun, bro, was talking to me.
Oh, that's never a good.
I somehow know what that's like.
Like
Continue.
happy, happy, joy, joy talking, or dark and sinister?
Both. Weirdly, the gun told me to pull the hammer back to save the wagon, and the gun told me to, I'm sorry, Trover, duck so I wouldn't get shot in the head, which caused you to get impaled, and I am sorry for that.
Fine.
But it also guided me into place to when I was trying to shoot them to destroy one and severely maim the other. And I don't know what that means yet. It is both good and malevolent at this moment, and it's talking to me again. Because just now, because this bullet schematic that I pulled out is deadly to you. She gestures to Raph. And very, very painful for Celestials.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
I got this gun schematic from Gale and Douglas.
From Gale?
From Gale for this bullet. The other two schematics I got from her were pretty normal. One's for a trigger and one's for a sight. But this one...
It's deadly.
To the undead.
Undead and celestials, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's, you said it's demonic, it's from it's like abyssal energy, right?
Would I recognize the energy coming off the gun as abyssal energy?
Absolutely.
I mean, the side of the gun after I
It's an abyssal, yeah.
did the thing is when it lit up. That's all an abyssal. So yeah, it's almost assuredly.
Do you think that this could be related to Bane then somehow? Because, you know...
I would honestly like it if you just continued to refer to me as Vanth. That's my name, after all.
You stopped. You looked off in the distance again.
This is going to be fun, having a voice. I have always, since I received the gun last year on my birthday, this gun's been in my family a very long time. Quincy knows this. It's my several greats back grandmother, Rodantha. It just sort of appeared to her. She woke up and she had it, and we don't know where it came from, and we don't know why.
Wow, that sounds like something
and
she
as far
should have
as
immediately thrown away and never thought of again.
but if you don't know, it's a power, like, we didn't know how powerful, but it's the weirdest gun any of us had ever seen, so we just held on to it. Nobody else in my family's had any fucking interest in the damn thing, except for me, because why wouldn't you be interested in this thing that we've had for forever that we don't know where it came from? Anyways, I've, as a result of it being Rodantha's originally, I've always called the gun Ro, which obviously Va Rodesh. I didn't know any of that. The gun just spoke to me again, and it's whatever entity is in the gun, which when we talked to the headmistress, there wasn't supposed to be anything in the gun at the moment. She thought that the thing that was really holding whatever the fuck's in it was not with the gun, was somewhere else, like a site or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Whatever it is, its name is Vanth.
I would avoid saying its name out loud. And I'm just saying, you never know with magic.
I mean, I couldn't say Mr. Rose's name out loud. He gave me explicit instructions not to.
Instructions not to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a vampire. Not that there's anything wrong with that, obviously, but like, I don't have a person in charge of me that I'm aware of. The only people that have been in charge of me are my parents, and they're not thrilled with my choices right now. So, you know, a running theme, it seems. So now you know that I don't know where this gun came from, and I need to know where it came from, and yeah. Tig looks very uncomfortable.
10 minutes, everyone.
10 minutes.
All right.
Real quick, DM, what I recognize is the voice speaking to me in Abyssal.
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
I guess, well, first of all, we should decide how we're gonna split up, or do you think we can do that after the 10 minutes?
Let's do that after.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in town that we're trying to get that is
alright.
Yeah.
explicit.
That I can think of, there's not really anything I need other than possibly more supplies for my broom kit.
Alright.
And if anyone was going to single us out by groups, then if we do it now, we only get a 10-minute jump
Right.
on them, which isn't all that much at the end of the day. So
In that
let's
case,
use our time wisely.
I don't want to go through the whole thing, but Quincy will explain in detail to Glisse what happened in the dream, as far as he saw and remembers. Just so Glisse is like up to speed with everyone.
Just
Well, fuck you guys. That sounds really terrible.
Yeah, it was.
well, I mean, we were worried about you
Yeah.
too, because it looked like you had been dragged physically away, but apparently
Those
I
eyes
was-
were creepy.
I was in a little hut with a woman named you don't need to know that, but I was perfectly safe.
Oh,
3 minutes. 3 minutes, everyone.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
quickly,
so
before we
we're-
do anything, Mr. Rose is interested in you. I don't know why. He wanted me to follow your, see what you were doing and report back to him. I couldn't really say no, but he said that he wanted to know why you were here. I just thought you should be aware of that he knows something that, something he's interested.
and that does remind me, and Quincy will quickly take out the box that was in his bedroom and open it up and show M the flower. Do you know what this is?
Where in the 4 goddamn circles of the afterlife did you get that? You're not supposed to have that.
What is it? I close it back up and put it away.
Literally 1 minute left.
That's
Do
okay.
it quick.
This doesn't need hoarding. This needs me to take time to find the note of.
Pardon me while I do the most D&D thing of all, which is digging through previous sessions' notes.
I feel that's so hard.
Oh my god, it's a ghost.
Raph, I was going to go get some components for ritual spells if you'd want to come with me.
Yeah, sure, love to.
Okay.
Quincy, that's ghost breath. It's usually used by us in the court.
Hey, I remember that flower. It took me a second. I sold that.
You sold how did you get that?
What are you talking about? I found it.
Where did you find it?
It was glowing, so I thought I should pick it up.
A recurring theme for you.
Oh yeah.
It was glowing. I picked it up.
First he talks to the sky, and now he's picking up random objects
Okay.
that glow. Great.
I
Like
did
a
that before I
toddler.
met any of you.
Hey, y'all, just
20
just
seconds.
letting you know. Yeah, that was
Okay,
we're just about to point that out.
What does it do?
Oh, we make it into a poison. It makes the person who gets poisoned by it disappear. And not like in the ghosty disappear like we do as the blood court fangs, but just like gone.
Would you
Just
be willing to make that?
Wards it down.
Oh, never mind then.
All right.
Wards it down, everyone.
All right. So I'm going to a sort of army surplus store to pick up like armor and a few other things. Anyone want to come with?
Tig, does.
I'll go with you as well.
All right.
I'll join you, and then
Actually-
I need to head
Okay.
off.
Dog
After
wants
that.
stoved off clothes there.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Won't you have extra clothes in your backpack?
Do you
So
want?
Actually,
I think
I'd-
you should just like try to go home wherever that is. I don't know why you're.
I mean,
I don't think that's a good idea.
you said you're from Alteris, right?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I mean, the actual ghost was also from Alteris.
But the actual
Yes,
ghost
remember
doesn't
that
remember
ghost-
how he left Alteris.
This is
Yeah,
true.
but does this guy? He only remembers being in a bar fight and then blackout
And then
and
The
then
cart.
here in the cart. But guys,
Does he
ghosts-
have any skills? How about we
Is
just talk to him? Hey,
Ghosts
do you have any
chain
skills?
thing.
The brilliant idea of just talking to the guy.
I have tons of skills.
Like,
what do you do?
Check this out. And I take one of my mugs of ale, and I drink it in under 10 seconds.
Okay, I mean
That's
something
not
like
bad.
That's
Like
so
a skill.
fucking impressive,
I mean-
dude.
like a skill that I have is that when I get really hurt, I can just like breathe in real hard and then I get healthy again. Like,
Oh,
do you have
learned
a
how to
skill
do
like
that?
that?
Yeah, I can do that too. It's all in the breathing. You'd think other people would figure it
Yeah.
out, but
They call it like second wind or
I
something.
just learned
it's so
I can
cool.
breathe underwater, so
Yeah, not to my knowledge, no.
I can create a cylindrical horizontal plane of force about 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick that can hold
That's
up to 500
awesome.
pounds.
That's pretty cool.
That's what you
actually.
did. That's what
That's
you did in
cool.
the dream, right?
Wait,
I make
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
float. Literally, I start
So-
making stuff float.
And I pull out the crystal ball and like contact juggle it a bit. I'm like, I can do this.
oh, amazing!
dog.
Weird little talent
She
that we
is
just had.
now.
We call her Bowie sometimes.
Just like puts it back.
Dog takes his 2 index fingers and holds them out in front of him, and he slams them together and puts 2 fingers on one hand.
Oh.
Just see that? See that?
Raph starts doing a one-arm push-up.
Oh,
one of the chairs at the table is pulled out, and someone sits down with you all. As you guys
Excuse
look
you?
and
Who
are you? Pardon, who are you?
You see a about 6 foot tall, dark skinned with black hair, human with these bright purple eyes, this black and red leather armor, and a black hood that's kind of hung back, and then a mask that's on a chain hanging down on the chest of his armor that looks golden as with like a skull face on it. He also has looks to be a giant like rotary lock rifle on his back.
Can I help
Raph,
you?
you recognize the mask instantly.
What's the mask?
It's the same mask that the very interesting individual who,
Unalived the first one.
unalived your dad. It's the same mask.
Is it
Wow.
Is it the same robes as the guy from my session 0?
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
I'm still doing one-armed push-ups, and I look up, and I'm like, fuck! God damn it! What now?
What?
What's going on? Who are you?
You lot really need to work on your perceptions of what's around you.
Oh, I'm sure. Can you tell us why you're here?
Sure. My name's Graydon, and well, I was sent here to kill you, and I decided not to do that.
Oh, well, thank you.
You just toying with us.
Yeah.
No.
Does that mean there's more people trying to kill us?
Of course, there's more people trying to kill us.
There will
Always.
definitely be others.
Why'd you stop?
Once they find out that I'm not doing the killing.
Well, why aren't you?
Well, I basically listened to your entire conversation and realized that, well, the person that I'm serving might not have the best interests of Vitore at heart.
That happens quite frequently.
So change of heart.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like, more like,
Self-preservation.
Realized that No, I'm not that self-centered. More like I realized that where I was, as far as my loyalties lie, was more along the lines of the general, I guess you would say, well-being of Vitore, and I thought that the person I was serving had it in mind, but I don't think so, not anymore.
Sounds like you had a real epiphany there.
Who are you serving?
Who are you
well,
serving? Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, I'm an Alteris assassin from Alteris. I served the King's Steam. Well, I did. I imagine this is equivalent to a mutiny.
Abandoned a post. If you're mutinying, you would.
You'd be overthrowing.
Yeah. I spent some.
I have
some time with pirates, so
I have a real quick question. When Graydon says the King of Steam, does Sog react at all?
Nope.
Fabulous. That's all I needed to know.
What's the King of Steam look like?
Well, I've never really seen most of his face. It's mostly covered by that mask he wears. It's kind of what inspired all masks.
Yeah.
It's got the lower half of his face is kind of covered with this like brass mask, kind of like mine. And then he wears like this deep, like dark blue hood.
Okay, so
Make an insight check on this fucker.
Yeah.
Sure, good.
Also like to.
May I also?
Yeah,
Can we-
Everyone.
everyone can.
We're
yeah,
back to the bad rolls. That was a 10.
18.
22.
9.
So Glisse and Quincy. He's definitely of a mind that, from what you can tell, that he genuinely means what he says when he talks about how he wants Vitore to do well. He's more worried about the world, but it doesn't sit well with him that he just abandoned. The rest of y'all, he just seems genuine.
I am
What
Tig looks so uncomfortable right now.
What interest does the King of Steam have in us?
Well, there is a weapon from one of the early armors of the Alteris assassins that got loose, and up until recently was thought lost or destroyed until well, yesterday it was fired again. So
You don't say.
Tig is like so, just like
Everybody just pan looks at Tig for a second.
Yeah, right. Just like side eyes, like.
and yeah, there's also like a fox-looking individual that you all traveled with before. I don't know what happened to him, but
A what-looking individual?
like a fox. And
Oh.
he's wanted for robbing basically like 14 of the wealthiest people. In
Oh
Alteris.
no, how will the
Damn.
wealthy
Idiot.
people
Gotcha.
That's
survive?
brilliant.
Oh no.
He must be a master of disguise.
So terrible.
Dog's picking
Yeah,
his
no.
belly button.
My heart goes out to those rich people in Alteris.
Hey, I'm not saying that I agree that they should be as rich as they are. You know, I was part of a labor union myself.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Trying to
Very good. That's
Yeah,
good.
the
Yeah,
Union
no,
of
no.
Alteris assassins.
No, like so.
Trover's picking his ear, not really paying
No.
attention.
So here's the real problem. Here's the real problem, all right? So when I was last in the test, there was this guy. He was talking nonsense, trying to do some. I guess you call it a rally of some kind. And there's a guy, Spencer Herbert. He was trying to spout some nonsense about how, you know, society's just like this big old natural order, and like, you know, the in order for everyone to do better than all the people who are lazy and stupid and, you know, can't do the reading right stuff, they ought to just die out. You know, evolution.
I mean, that's not really how that works, but continue.
Yeah, no, but like some of the elites really liked this idea because that meant that, you know, the gap between the people making lots of money and the people making little money would just get bigger.
Right.
Yeah,
So I have a
But now-
question for you, Graydon.
yeah.
Do you give up information easily when you get tortured?
Well, I'd have to have information to give up.
Okay. Well, I asked because you just heard our entire previous conversation. I wanted to know that if we just let you reign free, that information can remain secret. You know, the whole saying, what stays in the bubble, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no, like, I wouldn't tell anyone your plans.
Can I do an insight check on this motherfucker?
You've already done one.
I want to do another one and see if he's lying to me. I want to
My
confirm.
22 let me know if he would give up the information.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't give up the information, especially because based off of his words and such like that, like he already like went way past the point of no return. So
He hasn't shot me, so here we are.
I just ask in case you get called in for some waterboarding that you won't give this up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, I do have some information for y'all before I'll be heading on my way. So there's one guy I feel like that y'all should know. It's one of my superior officers. His name is Crane.
Is what?
It's Krein. Crane. He was the one that was dispatched out to Douglas when y'all was. I believe he's dead, but
He is.
I figured y'all would want to know who put his name to a face or whatnot. Well, lack of
Appreciate it,
face,
thank you.
rather. Yeah.
Any more we should be on the lookout for?
I mean, absolutely. Once they figure out that I'm not killing you, then they're going to be sending more.
I mean, like names,
Great.
so we can just cross them off a list later.
I mean, do you want me to go through and tell you all
I'm kidding.
38 members of the...
Please don't.
I mean,
I write down
actually,
number
Another 38.
Let you know everyone's name.
Here's the thing. Since we're not in the bubble, you saying these names, would somebody scrying on this note?
No, at least 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 3 people. You could whisper it in my ear.
All 38.
Graydon.
All 30. You could whisper in my ear.
Start whispering.
It's like a game of telephone.
Yeah, DM, come up
Oh
with
my
38
God.
names right now that you have to remember later.
Yes. Well. There's a slight problem with that. There's a slight problem with that. Yeah. See, I only knew one of them, and that's because like he was my superior. But the rest of them, they didn't tell us their names.
That sounds
Okay.
like it.
Before you
sounds
go,
normal.
I have a question of personal import, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Do you know a Reese Cadigan?
Yeah, I do.
What do you know about him?
Well, he's some kind of hot shot in the technological sphere. He builds Warforged.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
He builds Warforged and other like automatons and stuff like that. Matter of fact, he built the whole assembly line that knocked out most of the jobs down in the Bronze Ring. Now it's all automated.
Do you know any personal information about him?
Well, I only
Like,
ever met him.
Is he married?
I only ever met him once. Yeah, he's married. I never met his wife. I knew, but
Okay.
never met him. Never met her. Only met him once. Seemed like a really serious bloke. More interested in how things work than people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He seemed like one of the
Alright.
nicer rich folks, though. Not like some of the asshats.
But he did, automate a system that made a lot of people lose their jobs, right?
I mean, yeah. But that is one of the nicer ones.
And I will say that, like, theoretically,
Alright,
you'd need to fill the jobs of, like, repairing and replacing those robots. So, you.
Yeah, but they don't go bad except for 150
right.
years.
Then I don't really care for getting Scrouton right now. Why would do you have any information if he's involved in any like nefarious or treasonous or act? I don't know. Do you know if I don't? Never mind. Sorry,
No, I mean, like, I never got orders to do any kind of spycraft or assassination attempts on him. So, that means he's all right by the King of Steam's book, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing anymore. But
okay.
yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Graydon, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you only all need me, I'm gonna be heading to Douglas. I'm gonna see if I can pick up some work there.
Well,
you might be
yeah.
shit out of luck.
Douglas is still.
Yeah, Douglas is gone.
Oh,
they're
that
in
does
a bit
remind
of
me. Were we supposed
bubble.
to ask someone in Alabaster to like go help with that still, or no?
Oh, who are we supposed to ask?
Who rules
Military?
Alabaster?
I mean, Alabaster is a military area.
It is the
That's,
military
like,
outlet,
yeah, it's
isn't
the
it?
military center of not Alteris, but of Vandra. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we're in Alteris. I'm in hell.
Right, time to go.
Yeah, Aurora, would you know who to ask?
Queen. Yeah, no, Queen Maya already said that she was
right.
going to handle
She's
that.
right. She's
Okay.
releasing the bubble. Okay.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, Graydon, maybe take your time. It's a little bit of a
Yeah. All right.
war.
Well, I'm out of here. Like I said, if you need anything, you can find me in Douglas. Oh, one other thing. According to my intelligence from the King's Steam, you're supposed to be looking for some kind of shards or gems or crystals or something like that.
Something like that.
Well, I have it on good authority that the King of Steam has 4 of them. ones he scooped up from all over the place, including the jungle over here. Well, I'm assuming that you're heading up.
Scooped them up?
So we don't even have to go.
Do you know if he's got the one from Preserve?
Oh my god.
Tig's head is back in her hands.
Wait.
Well,
How many of the... Where exactly did he get the 4 he has? If you don't mind telling us if you know.
Well, before I do that, and he slides over the gear-like ball. It's my last one. I don't have any more. This is how the Alteris assassins get out of, in and out of Alteris. This will get you all in.
Wait.
Once.
Does
All
this
you.
look like the other?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Good question.
I kind of take it in my hands and look at it. That's interesting. And then put it back on the table.
This will get you all in once. You'll have to find your own way out or get another one.
All right. Much appreciated.
But
You are very,
So
very
would the
helpful.
other assassins have one of these?
yes, they will.
So
Or
if
at
we
least
took care of one of
one
the
or
other
two.
assassins that come for us, we might have a way out, you're saying?
Yeah.
Do we need one each or one per party?
One per
Hey, I
group.
just
It
had
could-
a wonderful idea.
How big's the area it covers? for
40
information.
feet.
Okay, we can all fit in that.
Ifrin, what was your idea?
Oh, don't worry. I just need to tell this dude in a sec. Hey, I want to pull him off to the side.
Yeah.
Just start whispering. You think you can tell him that Ghost died? You know, if word gets around, just say, yeah, I killed one of them, but then the rest of them got away or something. If you're gonna do like a little bit of a cover story for a while.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, cool. Just walk away.
Honestly, smart thinking.
Well, I'm off. Like I said, use that. The King's team scooped up 4, from what I heard.
You know where he got them from?
From, I know you said the forest, but anywhere else that you can give us hints about?
Yeah, he picked one up from the Verdant Expanse, one from Thezurin, one from the, it was like this small town in the Dark Hills, Mordorf, I think.
Okay.
And then there was another one that he picked up from Nara, I think.
Right.
Yeah, Nara.
He's made his way around.
Yeah,
Those
well,
were
when you have the sole means of interplanet travel across, limitless distance.
Those were the 3 that we knew about, it sounds like.
No, we
So
need
we just need to
Swamp of
go
Eternal
for the
Night,
other
didn't
thing.
we? Oh, that's the small.
I think that's the small town.
I thought he said Dark Hills, not Swamp. of
Yeah.
Eternal Night.
No.
Oh no, he did say
Mordor.
Dark Hills. Yeah, so that's 2 we didn't
town
know.
In the Dark Hills.
Maybe if you're worried about being spied on, you wouldn't say. What
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, but what was the
Just
town in the
a
Dark
thought
Hills?
from someone who does
Yeah.
spycraft.
Town in the Dark Hills.
Moridoth is the name of the town in the Dark Hills.
Moridoth? Thank you.
Question, Graydon. And I'm
Yeah.
saying this in front of everybody. Could you find info on me? 5 years ago, I lost my memory. This is...
You know what? Since I look for work anyways, if it's not too much trouble, if you could pay me some coin, I wouldn't mind doing some.
I put 100 gold on the table in front of him.
I will find out your whole life story,
Even after
and your
this
future.
Where did you get money?
Do you want to know every possible future? Because I can scour the whole fucking multiverse for like this.
I don't know anything from before 5 years ago. Any
Alright.
information helps.
Alright, I'll figure out everything I can. Where am I meeting you then? And when?
You're a spy. Find us.
Alright?
Hey, watch out for beavers.
Fucking beavers. I fucking hate
Wait.
beavers.
You can help with lost memories.
Well, I'm pretty good at spycraft, so.
You think you could help me find the missing parts of my life?
Have you tried the bottom of a whiskey bottle? That's
yes,
where I found missing parts of my body.
many times.
Pretty sure he's gotten there just this morning.
Well, yeah, for the price, I can do some digging on you as well while I'm at it.
Well, you said 100 gold to find everything, past, future, present.
So why is nobody asking him his rate?
Hey, don't
Have
worry
any of
about it.
you
now I
worked
don't
with
care.
merchants?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Yeah, for 100 gold, I'll find out your whole past, present, future, like everything.
This dog slams 100 gold on the table.
So, anyone else while I'm at it, I suppose.
You folks have never had this much money, have you?
Normally, I have no money, so yeah, this is quite a bit.
When did people get money?
We'll get
When
you
you
some
were
different.
gave it
in
to
the
us.
Super dying.
bathroom.
And Graydon's gone.
Great.
Hmm.
Great.
Okay,
You know,
we're
he
gonna have to
wasn't
have a
as
talk
bad as
to
the
all
dude
of
I
you
thought he'd be.
about money and
Normally,
like,
Brother Hammond handles the money.
finance security.
I mean, Seeple
Dog
got a
knows
credit
security.
card. We're already boned.
I'm already broke.
Ephraim, talk to Aurora. She has your 500.
Yeah. Oh, here you go.
Oh, right.
The only other
Quincy got
person
it.
besides Brother Hammond was Sister Theodora that handled the money.
Probably for good reason, guys. Don't go handing out $100, like 100 golds to people. Don't let people on you.
Well, now we only have 400.
400
Yeah,
for the,
rule number 1, hide your money.
Just like
You do not see a pouch on Drover.
Can
It's
I-
just in his, like, tucked in.
Oh, I definitely hide my money.
I'm gonna assume
Then
Tig
you
has
have
like
no
an extra pouch that she just sort of gives to Trover. Here.
The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go buy extra paper and books real quick, and then I'll be back in like a jiffy.
that's
I just
fine.
need
Jiffy.
kit supplies and oil some
alright,
wood oil for my weapon.
Before we all split up, are we going to like split up into groups? Are we going to talk
Buddy
about
system.
where we're meeting back? Like when?
Is there like an inn in this town?
I think this
Preferably
is
not
it.
the. Oh, God damn! I don't want to stay.
Sure, we
Well,
could just
how
meet
about
up
we
here.
meet up here?
Yeah, let's just meet back here
I'm
in
pretty
a
sure
couple hours.
Aurora and Raph are going with each other, so that's one group. How about everybody else go other
Well, where are they
we-
going?
Stop. I don't know.
Pig
Where are
just
we going,
elbows
Aurora?
M.
We
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
what I was gonna say is we've lost a few days, and so I was going to say we should probably hurry up. But now that we know that the crystal we were looking for is already in Alteris, we have to figure out a new plan. That
Yeah, I say we maybe figure out a new plan and learn our lesson from this. Tomorrow in the
Yeah.
morning in a room at the inn where nobody can listen to us and Aurora
Yeah,
can put up
let's-
words.
let's do that.
Because obviously we are bad at being sneaky. I mean, I don't know how. We're like the motliest fucking crew. Tig looks like she's ill. Like she's so much has happened to her in the last 45 minutes that she's just like, oh God.
You know
Let's
what?
take a
I
glass
think
of water.
I think this is a good experience for everyone to just take a bit of a day off then, since we, need to come up with a new plan. And
Yeah, everybody just stay
The new-
safe. Don't be alone.
The new plan is to get a boat, right? That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to go
And then go
across.
where?
I mean, can we not find like a portal somewhere, guys?
I mean, I think
And if we
traveling
need
by
to
boat would
sail,
be
I
more
can
fun.
take care of us.
Why are we trying to sail a portal? Did we not just get this ball thing?
I guess that is true. My initial
Mm-hmm.
understanding was we had to sort of be close to Alteris
Yeah,
to use
get
it,
to
but
and it would like get us
Yeah.
in. Like,
But
did
if it-
Did you miss the part? Did you miss the part where he explained that,
I was having a mental breakdown.
I
okay.
wasn't paying
this would
attention,
get us.
Aurora.
I heard
Honestly,
this would get us
it
in.
kind of got boring
Find
there
her
for a
own
bit.
way out.
he definitely said limitless range.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. Then we can
Great,
then
wonderful.
Let's just
See?
take a day.
I wasn't paying attention.
We are about to travel through a weird thing of spatial distortion magic.
Here's my question.
We've
Where's
already
the
been
pop
doing
us
it.
up in
That is amazing.
the city.
Let's see. Where did Jolene say was the the book that contains the information. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's not talk about it.
We'll talk about it later. I remember where it is though, so we can talk about it later. So I know Quincy and I had interest in going to the army surplus.
I
was going to go with you.
Yeah.
Everybody who wants to go to the army surplus is more than welcome to join us. I think Aurora and Raph had plans, and I don't think anyone else had anywhere that they were itching to go. I'm sure that we can, on the way to the army surplus, Ifrin, get you some books and ink and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's.
Sequel wants to get a book of local flowers and plant life, so flora and fauna, just a few books.
There's like a bookstore. That would make
Like
sense.
what kind of shops do we have in this military town?
So yeah, there is across the entirety of the military town. There is a military surplus store. There is Garrett's Incredible Inks, tattoo shop. Across from there is an art supply store, and next to that is a bookstore. There is also, I already said general goods. So the only other thing is there's a butcher, a blacksmith, and a leather worker. And then finally there is a clothier.
So,
that is
and
all.
these are all like close to each other. Like there's like a big town square. Great.
Yeah.
So we'll all be basically in the area anyway.
What's that?
I said, do any of the shops look a little familiar?
No, not really.
Alright, just asking. But I walk into the bookstore enthusiastically.
Okay. So just so I'm clear, who's heading towards the town square to do the shopping?
I am.
I am.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is it's a group of everybody, and then a group of Aurora.
Raph and Raph. Yeah.
That holds to be by themselves.
We
Only
all said
your
we're gonna leave them alone.
Yeah.
Funny.
Even
Let's-
though none
We'll
of
let
us
magic
got
happen.
that insight, we're all just like, yeah, let them be.
Leave it be.
So I guess
Let
first
the
we'll head over
lovebirds
to.
love.
All right. So, are all of you guys collectively going together into stores, or are you guys kind of splitting up to go into stores?
So long as the
I don't know.
stores are like within earshot of each other, then we'll stay generally. Then we'll split up. But if it is
Yeah.
farther than that, we'll at least pair off.
Who wants
So
to
we'll just kind of do this a little bit weirdly. So general goods store. Anyone going in there?
This is like the army surplus store, or is this
like general goods?
general
Like
goods?
Very
Would I
basic
be
stuff.
able to get Tinker's tools there or no?
You probably have a better luck there with the
Okay.
blacksmiths.
How about extra brewing supplies?
Probably not at the general goods. General goods store is going to be like your rations, rope,
We should pick up.
a feed, that kind of stuff.
I've got 50 feet of rope in my bag.
We should pick up more rations.
Potions and stuff would be there too, right?
Was that?
Potions as well.
Not at the general goods store. No. It's
Okay,
going to be
no
like
worries.
your basic survival.
Very basic stuff. Got it. Okay. I didn't know if they'd have like healing potions, you know.
Yeah. So then we'll go skip from the general goods store. So the blacksmith. You want a blacksmith?
I would go to the
same
blacksmith.
here. So those of you pulling up to the blacksmith, you see a kind of a big burly Ganede man there.
Well, what are you looking at? What do you need?
Yes. I was just wondering if you had some Tinkers for sale potentially.
I also would like to get a set. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. 2 sets of Tinker's tools.
How much?
3 silver.
Oh wow.
each.
Would it be possible, DM? This is me asking, not Tig asking the gentleman. To get like general gun building supplies from this guy. I don't know if it's like a big enough shop that it would have like whatever would be necessary for that.
Yeah, you could get all the raw materials plus the tools that you need.
because I have like Smith's tools, which I think we agreed was like the general tools for gun work.
The only thing that he wouldn't have here would be black powder.
That's fine. I don't necessarily need the black powder. I just wanted to like be able to start like manufacturing gun like Tigos if rent a gun and like that kind of thing. How much would it be for supplies for a gun? And then I can just multiply by however many I deem necessary.
Yeah. All supplies. Let's say 85 gold.
For one gun.
Yep. That's all the supplies.
Yeah.
And then once you've bought that first one, then it'll be only 40 gold for every additional one.
Wonderful. Then let me do some math.
I will also buy the gun's worth of materials and Tinker's tools.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've marked down the Tinker's tools cost, and I'm figuring out how many guns I want to
He's basically looking over Tig's shoulder and like buying whatever she buys. Like, yes, okay, this is what I buy.
All right, I'm buying enough supplies for 4 guns, which is 205 gold.
Okay. Quincy, how many do you buy?
The first one, or 2 total. So, yeah, I already subtracted the gold.
Okay.
All right. Well, is there anything else that any of y'all need, or is that it?
Do you have any, like, fancier weapons than base weapon?
Very good question to ask. So I will ask it as well.
What's the problem? Halberds and spears not enough for you? You need a long sword, short swords?
Look, the longest sword I have is this rapier unless I yell into this hilt, okay? I'm not really a length person.
You more of a girth person?
Something like that. She's gonna put her blades back and be like, look, my daggers are great and all, but I'd like them to do a bit more damage when, I got a guy.
Alright.
Same here.
Same for Solg.
And he pulls out a gauntlet that has, instead of the middle knuckle, it's just one long spike that's twisted with 3 points on it.
Oh, that's gross. But that's not really... It's not very stealthy if I just have a giant middle finger the whole time.
You can eat with it too.
You got 2 options. You can either be stealthy and small, or you can be bigger and fuck you.
I'm gonna be stealthy and fuck you, and walks out.
Ooh, that was a little harsh.
Yeah, that...
Damn! Hot!
I mean, she is literally a theorem, so, I mean, literal burns there.
Sorry. No!
You have the wrong one.
He literally doesn't like the sun.
Sorry, I was adding stuff to my character sheet.
I was doing math.
Quincy, that I mean, I can do a burn. I can do a burn. I think that your gauntlet could be a little bit more fuck you.
Oh man, I can't believe you would say
You gave
that.
it the best.
I'm not very good at doing burns.
You could say it has gone up in smoke.
Yeah. You need some aloe for that.
Doing these things called burns because people is made of wood.
Oh.
So anyway, would you know where to get gunpowder in town?
It's such a wild question to ask.
I mean, we did just buy gun supplies. That's less wild.
I know, but like still.
The surplus store, they have like black powder.
Right.
Cannons. I don't know if that would do
that's
it.
wonderful.
Would I know if that works? That would function. I have to imagine I would know.
Yeah, that would work.
Perfect.
I mean, gunpowder is gunpowder.
Well,
Gunpowder's gunpowder.
You guys,
It'll boom.
black powder guns, not gunpowder
I
guns.
suppose that technically in this world it is called black powder and not gunpowder, as guns are not widely available to people.
Okay, but there is actually a difference between black powder and
Also
gunpowder.
fair.
I'm an artificer.
Okay, I guess we're going to the army
out.
surplus store.
I can figure it out. I'm sure.
So next up we have the military surplus store.
Yeah.
Hey, my man, can you give
I'll
us
go
a
next.
tour? We
Alright,
want
so
things.
you all head inside, and there is just walls full of military gear. Talking like shields, spears, swords, axes, helms, armor. There's also like tents, and there's also encampments. There's also defense building materials, so like those that can like build like barricades and stuff like that. There's also like survivalist gear as well.
Like bedrolls and stuff.
Yeah. And behind the counter, you see someone that you didn't think that you would ever see again.
Who would think?
It Jimothy?
Well, look at you all here.
You're fucking kidding me!
Sorry.
Who's this?
Say what?
The rest of us don't know. That's the best part. Is Glisse and Seepler are the only ones who have met fucking Jimothy. Oh my god.
You Justin Douglas!
Glisse and Seeple, is that you all?
You know my name?
Of course I know your name. I sold you a magic
I'm
eraser.
still confused. Who is this?
What?
Jimothy.
Oh,
my
sorry.
God.
My name's Jimothy. Good to meet you all.
Jimothy.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
an
can I-
interesting name, but then again, my name's Trover. But yeah,
Can
I know,
I,
I just
all.
go
can
by
I
a
interest
letter,
you all in
so-
can I interest you all in a tour? Maybe?
I
No.
was looking for more
No,
cards.
we don't need a tour. Jimothy, we're gonna ask what we want for, and we're gonna get out of the store as quick as possible.
Did you know
Okay.
that your credit card is good for this store too?
I just want darts. I have some, but I want to look and compare.
What's a credit card?
A
Bad
very
choice.
bad choice.
All of you here? All of
Good
you
question.
here? Hey,
I am glad you
hey,
asked.
Can we huddle? Can we
Yeah,
huddle?
yeah,
real quick?
yeah.
Huddle.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Huddle.
join the huddle.
Remember
Okay,
how I was
okay.
telling you guys about financial...
Trover's like in the
Hey,
middle of
hey,
everybody
huddle.
looking up.
Hey, huddle. Okay, huddle, guys.
Timothy's in the huddle with you
Huddle.
guys.
We're
No,
good.
Jimothy, get in the huddle.
Dog standing on the outside.
Huddle. Okay, everyone in here. Okay, I'm gonna whisper this really quiet. Do not get a credit card no matter what he sells.
Yeah, I know that.
Don't get a fucking credit card.
Financially speaking, don't get a...
It's got a 17% interest rate. It is one of the worst credit cards I've
That's
ever
not
fucking
bad,
seen.
actually. See, that's not bad.
No,
I don't know what a credit card is, but okay.
Trover,
If you don't know what it is, don't get one. Okay.
It sounds like a weird weapon, so yeah, I'm not getting it.
Okay.
So
Timothy, get out of here.
Timothy, we're supposed to be in the circle.
Timothy,
And
you're a
break.
strange one.
Timothy, this is a violation of my privacy and the privacy of my fellow compatriots.
Pig's gonna
Please
exit
be
the circle
respectful.
to go talk to Timothy.
My bad.
Timothy,
would y'all like a complimentary bag of popcorn while y'all are waiting?
No, I
Yes.
just want to look at your darts.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to get you all a complimentary bag of popcorn. Anyone want a bottle of water while you're
We're
waiting as
not
well?
waiting.
No.
Oh.
Dog says yes.
I pull off my gourd and start drinking from it. I have my own drink.
We brought outside
Alright.
food and drink, and you cannot stop us.
No, outside food and drink is absolutely welcome.
Fuck. Can I do an insight check on Timothy?
Yeah, go ahead. You know, because here at Adela's military surplus, we just absolutely adore.
Oh,
I rolled a nat
5.
20.
Holy shit!
So, Jimothy is just absolutely head over heels trying to make sure that you love this again.
He's an honest-to-God salesman.
He's an honest-to-God salesman. You
Look, I
can't.
know it's an oxymoron, okay?
I mean, so is Tig, right? Like,
Right.
game recognized game.
Do you have to? Are you like a multi-dimensional being, Timothy?
Well, that's a trade
Can I
secret.
tell if he is?
So yes.
What?
That sounds interesting.
So, what can I help y'all find today?
I'm
Or did
looking
you just come in to
to
browse
see
the
your
wares?
Darts. I just want to look at the darts.
That's it. All right, that's going to be over there on wall C3 over there.
All right,
we
we'll
have
head over there.
We have barbed darts. We have poison delivery darts. We also have.
At this time,
Underwater
Trover
darts.
is not paying attention. He's just over at the wall looking.
You got any
And
fancy
what?
daggers?
Yes.
Fancy daggers.
Do you
Alright,
happen
well-
to have a thing that looks like it's 3 ends, but it's not a middle finger of a gauntlet?
Well, I do have this, and he pulls something out of thin air.
Why
And
are
you
you
see,
like
looking at it,
this?
And you see that
Terrifying.
it is it looks like a standard dagger, but the bottom of the dagger has like twists off as he twists it off. Well, right here you can create any kind of concoction and pour it in here. Twist this cap on here, and this little button here. When you stab somebody with it, you press this button here, and it'll deliver whatever concoction you have in there into the bloodstream.
Oh, fuck me. That sounds really good. God damn it,
Right?
Jimothy. Fucking Jimothy.
Sorga's
So-
interest.
Can I interest you in this poison delivery knife?
How much is it? Actually, no. How much damage does it do?
How much damage does it do? I guess it depends on what you put in there and where you hit them.
Okay, if I don't put anything in there, what's the damage?
It depends. Are you gonna stab him in the head or stab him in the chest?
Why? Why can't you just give me a straight answer? I'm
Jimothy,
dying.
Well,
I'm
you're
not
the same-
exactly sure how you want me to answer that question. Do you want me
Jimothy,
to
does it
answer
work
that with
like a
some kind of
regular-
numerical value?
Jimothy,
Yeah.
does it work like a
And
regular
what kind of
dagger?
system am I going to use to come up with that arbitrary number?
Dice!
Jimothy, does it work like a regular dagger when it has nothing in it?
Oh yeah, when it has nothing in it, it works just like a regular dagger.
There you go.
So 1d4.
Unless you press
Okay.
the button, that is, even with nothing in it, then it just pushes a bit of air in there instead. And if you know anything about
Oh, good.
anatomy, you know what
Actually,
happens
it
when you
would-
put air in a blood
Actually,
vessel.
that would do damage.
A bit of air or like a
Actually,
lot
that
of air?
would.
I'm sorry?
A bit of air or like a lot of air? Like, is it compressed air or is it just like...
Just a little bit of, like a little pocket air.
I mean, that would
Yeah.
do damage. Extra damage.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have like a good short sword? Like a nice one?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Do you want it fancy in the way it looks or fancy in the way it functions?
Function.
Alrighty. So, more of a function over form. Got it. Alright. Here we go. And he pulls another one out of thin air.
Wait, you gotta stop! Just go to where it is in the store and show it to me.
Alright. So, this one right here is lion. As you see, he bends it in his hand and it snaps back.
What?
This one's fun. This one's a fun little one because of the way that it's folded. It's actually folded in a quasi-dimensional realm. So, well, you can actually cut straight through somebody, and then, here's the fun bit, and then you can speak a command word. Right? And I'll only tell you the command word after you bought it, of course. But
I'm sure it's something.
as soon as you say that command word, then the cut actually happens. It doesn't
Is it
happen
as-
until you say the command word.
Oh,
So you can
okay.
walk over, cut somebody's head off, right? Walk away. 3 days later, say the command word, then their head actually gets cut off.
Fuck me, that sounds really good. Okay, how much money?
It's the fucking death note of
4,000
swords.
gold.
No.
Is the command word happen to be
But I tell you what, did you know that this sword right here works completely covered by our credit card?
No, I'm not buying it on the credit card. Just can you give me a sword,
A sword.
please?
You are asking Jimothy of Adela's military surplus for a standard sword. Is
Yeah,
that what
I
I'm
know. Yeah, actually, Jimothy, do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem that I'm asking for a regular fucking sword that's not gonna break my bank? Do you have a problem with
No.
that, Jimothy?
I have
Because
no
it sounds like you got a
whatsoever.
problem.
I have no problem whatsoever. And you want me to tell you why? Because I'm more than happy to tell you why. Because here at Adela's military surplus, the customer is always right.
You hear from the dark
Produce-
section. Can I stop over here trying to figure out what these darts are?
Produces a short sword. Yeah, there you go.
How
Standard
much? How
short
much
sword.
is that, Jimothy?
8 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm going to give you 8 gold. You are not going to show me any more fancy tricks. Okay? Jimothy, if I ask for something, you're going to walk to the section instead of producing it out of thin air. Jimothy, I don't get you. You are a multidimensional being that was sent from hell to torture me, specifically?
Oh. I'm not here to torture you. I have given you every single thing that you have asked for.
See, that's the problem.
Including, how's that a magic eraser treating you, by the way?
I did jack shit, okay? The only magic that it had was the magic of friendship.
It has been very useful. People have actually used it a few times.
About that short sword.
Yes. Which short sword?
Sog would be more than happy to sign up for the credit card.
All right, here you go. And he produces a big, out of thin air, a big
Hey,
long piece of paper.
Hey, Sog. Hey, Sog.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jimothy, do not interrupt. Hey, Sog, what afterlife are you going to?
Sog is actually strictly atheist.
Great.
No, here you
That doesn't
right
care.
here.
That doesn't matter
Yeah,
in a world
yeah,
where gods
Sog-
exist. What
yeah,
afterlife
Sog-
are you going to?
The gods definitively exist.
That's active. That's
Go
active
ahead and sign right
deniability.
here.
That's actually. This is going to follow you there. Okay.
No.
Just right
Here.
there. Right there. Go ahead, sign.
Can I read the fine print on this thing?
I hope you can, because I
Also,
can
the
read.
fine
What
print
languages do you speak?
can't.
Guys, let's
What
just...
language do I speak?
Hmm?
I speak Common, England, and Thieves can't.
It's not in a language you can read.
Can I try and read it?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Gnomish, and Minotaur.
It's not a language you can
But I
read.
also, speak the language of commerce because I'm
Language of commerce.
because I fucking do
just
this
go
as
ahead.
a living.
Dog, you can sign right there, and then initial
Sog
right
signs
here.
Sog. Oh, and then he puts a big T right in the initial spot.
All right. And he waves his hand, and the piece of paper disappears, and in its place is a metal card, and he hands it to you. There you go. Yep, and it has a starting out. You only have a 40,000 gold limit, so whatever you see in the store under that limit, good to go. And I assume that
Sounds
you meant
good to
this
Sog.
short sword.
Oh, of
And
course.
he produces the one that's multi-dimensional.
His Sog.
We say I started
Yeah.
crying in a corner.
In favor.
Oh, I got 40,000 gold, of course.
Nice.
One dagger, please, that ejects them.
I can't wait
All
to
right,
Sog
is that
goes
two?
away, goes to his back, and we don't
Here's
have
your
to-
short sword.
Sog
And
takes the sword.
your dagger. Now,
Jimothy
Is there
feels
anything
really tugging on. Can you help me with these darts?
oh, absolutely, absolutely.
People's
Alright.
gonna consolably stay in the corner and be like, it's fine, it's their choice.
So
You see,
Hide your
what are
best.
the-
See, that's the thing. They don't know what they're signing into. They can't even
You-
read it. I can't read it, and I'm
you
good
see,
at that.
you see Jimothy walk with Trover, and then another Jimothy stay with you guys.
See what he's doing?
That's pretty amazing.
Jimothy,
That is
what's
very cool.
This,
So that now there's two of you. That's kind of cool.
Jimothy, what's this dagger called?
Oh yeah, it's a poison delivery dagger.
Dearest Jimothy,
And I know.
Yeah.
do you have either or preferably both black powder and gunpowder?
Yeah, I got both.
Wonderful. How much?
Which one do you want? Or do you want
Both. How much?
Both? Got you. Well, I sell them either by the ounce or by the barrel, which is about 55 gallons.
Can you tell me the cost for each?
Yep. Well, by the ounce, it is 3 silver each. And by the 55-gallon barrel, it is 300 gold.
Would I know how much of these I would need for 4 guns?
Well, you need it for the rounds, not the guns.
I need it for the rounds.
Yep. And about an ounce will give you about 4 bullets.
Ounces, 4 bullets.
I
Okay.
will go halvesies on you for a barrel.
How much is a barrel?
300.
300. I'll throw in 100
Okay,
for a
so
barrel
all of us
for you.
subtract 100.
No, subtract 100 and then get a barrel of. I want to say gunpowder is going to be the better choice.
Here it is. And there's now just a barrel next to him.
Wonderful.
Anything else?
I don't. Anything
do you
else?
have any armor? Medium armor?
Yeah. You looking for leather, metal,
Studded leather.
powdered leather?
Huh?
Routed leather.
What does that
Yeah.
mean? What
Oh,
are the
well,
words
you-
coming out of your mouth?
Yeah. I'll explain it for you. And he produces a set of armor, and then he snaps his fingers, and now it's on you. So here's how it is. Really simple, really. Walk into the shadows over there, and he points to a corner.
Okay, I do that.
You notice that as Glisse walks into the shadows, the shadows kind of like just swallow her or swallow them, and now they're just gone. Like they don't you don't see them in there anymore.
Wow.
The shrouded leather plays off of the lack of light and actually makes it look to as though there's no silhouette there at all.
That's pretty.
Okay.
I think you should get that.
Yeah? You do you?
I mean, it looks really cool.
Full
That's
set
my
includes,
idea.
includes the cowl, mask, gauntlets, chest piece, leg pieces, and boots.
Question, just a quick question. Is anything glowing in here?
Jimothy.
Timothy, when you give me a number for this,
Mhm.
I want that number to be 3 digits. Okay?
Yeah, 999 gold pieces.
Love you, Jimothy.
I'm about to Glisse is chaotic good. Glisse is about to go to chaotic neutral, possibly. This interaction.
You know what though? There is something that you all haven't tried yet. Did you know that the art of the deal invokes bartering?
I invoke bartering.
Haggling? You're allowed to tell me that you'd rather pay
I'm going to pay you 400 gold for this.
I'm going to refuse that offer.
Too bad. She takes off the armor.
Can I look at the armor? Would I have a idea of what a fair price for the armor would be?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me an appraisal check.
I don't know. What would I roll for an appraisal check? I have to imagine I'd be good at it.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll me a... what did you go for an appraisal? Let's go ahead and roll an arcana on this since it is slightly magical. And I'll give you that in your wheelhouse.
Can I do
Okay,
that?
first one was a 24. Second one was bad, the 24.
Something like this would go for about 650 gold pieces in your shop.
Okay.
Shop.
Gotcha. Jimothy, you and I both know that you are asking way too high for this. You and I both know this. This is fact. I know that this piece of armor is worth about 500 gold, but since I understand that you're running a business, I think that my friend here and myself and our friend with the credit card would be willing to buy this and take it off your hands for 600. That's a full $100 over appraisal value.
I'll tell you what. How about 500 and you all have to answer, well, one of you has to answer a question that I asked honestly.
Can I have an insight check on this guy?
You hear Trover from... What's happening with Trover?
Nat 20 on an insight check on that.
Fuck
he is definitely he's revealing what he wants this whole time. This is what he's been building.
He wants information.
Yep.
Can I tell who he specifically wants information from?
Yes, he has already glanced over at Quincy several times.
No, stop.
500 gold and one honest answer. That's all I'm asking. I think that's a fair deal. But by all means, you all can haggle.
Tig, is this a fair deal, actually?
We get to pick who you ask the question of.
No, he's picking the question.
No.
And the
What was the original price?
Oh, you're trying to change his deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it. We get to pick who you ask the question of.
As long as they are present and alive.
Yeah, they're present. We'll pick one of us.
And alive.
Okay.
Raph's not here. So.
Yeah, Raph wasn't even in the building, so he should be good.
Alright. Then you have a deal. He reaches out his hand.
I'm gonna spit it. Tig.
Can I tell off of that nat 20 who he gives the least shits about out of us?
The person he kept ignoring. Yeah.
Who do you keep ignoring, Trover?
Yeah, Trover. Sorry, Trover.
Trover, honey, could you come over here?
All right, I will come over. What's up?
Timothy, you get to ask a question of my good friend Trover over here, and Tig will shake his hand.
I expect an honest answer, otherwise the deal is null and void.
Trover, can you be honest with us now? I don't see why Trover would lie to you.
Like, if it's within the last 5 years, I'll be able to answer you. Before that, I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. He kind of straightens himself up, and you guys kind of get a good look at him now for the first time. He is roughly about 6'2", 6'3", fair skin, blonde hair, kind of skinny. There's again kind of like this like straight like cropped blonde hair on top of his head, and his eyes go completely gold. Not yellow, not like a weird like off-white, like solid gold. He looks at you, Trover. Do you plan to release the hidden?
Honestly, I don't see why I should.
Well, Timothy, you ask an honest question, you get an honest answer.
I gotta say, Trover, I am quite impressed with your ability to navigate a deal and give no information. You should really
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've always been like this, that I know of.
Well, deal's
a deal.
Here's the things.
It's been a pleasure, Jimothy. It really has.
Tig, I'll go split these with you.
You can continue to shop. Tig is just
Is there a chance
gloating.
that I could roll like history or something to see if I could like pull anything out of what I've read in my library? A bunch of like.
Yeah. Go
But
ahead.
by the way, Jimothy, nice.
This guy,
Hold
that's
on.
on. I
Awesome.
need to save.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prison Dagger.
Okay, history.
Look, for those of you leaving, I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon.
15.
I wonder if that's a threat.
15.
No, you've never heard anything about anything.
Okay. Cool. Like, I was trying to see if I could recognize by, like, with his eyes glowing, if I could figure out, like, what the hell he is.
Nope.
Okay.
No idea.
One last thing before leaves. Do you have what you say a cloak of invisibility?
No, I do,
I
actually.
hate this.
Trover
But I'm afraid the
is
cloak
now
of
leaving the store.
invisibility is not going to help you hide from your other half. I hope you know this.
What?
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 You know that split going on inside your skull? This isn't going to help you hide from them. And he
It's
hands
not
you
a hangover?
cloak of invisibility. Eventually, you two need to sort out your dilemma you got going on there.
Hey, my guess was right. Think I needed somebody smarter than me to confirm it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will.
Well, anything else?
I'm gonna
Directly
fully
you,
leave.
Quincy.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
gonna fully
gonna
leave.
just buy some studded leather armor.
Sure. 35 gold pieces.
All right.
instead of leather.
Do you have any unique pieces of studded leather other than the ones you've shown, or just the?
I do. And he produces a set of leather armor that you have not seen in what feels like years. As you see the studded leather armor that your father was wearing on top of the tower. This one interest you? Well, I think you know where I got it. But, does it interest you?
Well, seeing as it by right would be mine, I don't know why you have my property, sir.
Well, it's a good thing I planned on giving it to you as a gift. There you go. Take it.
It's like he finds what's lost.
Timothy, do what?
I know this is gonna be a very weird question, but like, in the flashback, Quincy was like using Mina's weapons. Does he know where the rest of like his parents' stuff is? Is it all accounted for, or?
Not since you haven't really been back since you left. But when you left, it was all there.
You wouldn't happen to know if other pieces like this went into circulation, do you?
Well, I do happen to know that other pieces of this collection ended up with someone in the family. So,
Some in
we
the
start there.
family?
That's from what I heard. Say I don't get too much in the vein of talking about things that don't have to do with deals and gold. But I do promise you that if you have any questions about things that have passed through my shops, I've got answers. Out of curiosity. You don't have to answer this one, as your friend here already answered my question. So you have, by all rights, the ability to leave and not answer this. But I still want to ask you, specifically, do you have any intention of releasing the hidden?
I mean, not at this present moment, no. Based on every...
Do you think you could be convinced otherwise?
I mean, I've been through a lot of very shocking revelations lately, but short of some truly earth-shattering, sky-splitting stuff, I don't think so, but I'd give no guarantee either way. As it stands now, no, they seem dangerous, they seem like they're not what's best for the world. And that's where I'll leave it.
Jolene Free passed through one of my shops in Mira last week. She was alone.
Mira?
That's sort of where we're headed. Same continent.
There's your bit of information. Quincy, H. Elias, we are not all bad. Some of us were just misunderstood. Take that into consideration when the choice comes up. And he disappears and the shop's gone. And you're standing outside with the belongings that you bought.
What?
Does anybody else think that's weird?
We? I rolled.
Yes, we were just in a store.
Guys, you gotta roll with it at this point, right? I am not surprised by anything.
I think we
You know
need to go
what?
to the bookstore next.
I was thinking we should get matching tattoos to commemorate this.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun idea.
Let's all get Jimothy tattoos.
Stokes all for it.
Fine.
No, I'm good. I'm
Really
just gonna stick with the two that's on me.
Apple, let's get to making some friendship bracelets for everybody. Here, let me help.
And with that, we will pan over to Raph and Aurora.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you two are kind of walking, and Aurora's just being quiet the whole time. And she's just kind of like walking over to the basically the art supply store.
Yeah, I think I am also not speaking just because I'm sort of in my head a little bit. Just, you know, I think I'm comfortable with the silence, but I don't know. I'm not of a mind right now to know if Aurora feels the same way.
You guys kind of silently walk until get like almost walking a full mile of just not talking. She kind of like perks up. So turnips on tacos. I didn't see that working, and yeah, not bad.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not
Yeah.
bad. Almost like when we had those. Remember. I made you try those cauliflower hot wings.
Oh my god, the cauliflower hot wings. Yeah, I remember that. I did not like those very much.
Yeah.
That was after the
was
game,
you-
right? We all
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
went over and
Yeah.
and was like that was
And you and Cole had a contest to see who could down more. Both you were like red
Yeah,
in the
but we were-
face by the end of it.
it was not good because the chicken it's like, you know, it wasn't chicken, it was cauliflower, so it was just heat. It was just like my tongue was like smoking as we were having these hot ass knot wings. Oh my god, I forget. I might have. I had a few drinks that night. Did I win or did Cole win that?
I
can't
think
remember.
I think you won that.
Was it me?
I specifically remember Cole. It just outside, you know, trying to vomit, but it was just air.
Yeah, because there's no substance behind that cauliflower. Oh my god. That was a good. What was that, like year ago ish? Towards the end of the
Yeah.
season, right?
Yeah, it was about a year ago.
Yeah.
How that was only a year. It feels like so much longer.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Damn.
I should get the recipe for those. Maybe we
Oh,
can make
please don't.
maybe we can make
Please
Quincy
don't.
and
I
Quincy
swear.
and Pig have a contest this time.
Okay, well, if it's not me, I'll be happy to help make them for other people to consume. Also, would it even work for me anymore? Like, would I even be able to like experience? We'd have to drench it in fucking blood, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, I don't mean to be.
no, it's all right. I've done a lot of thinking on that, trying to figure out how to make things to where you can actually, I guess, enjoy it again.
I mean, Aurora, you don't have to do that. Like, you really don't. I'll be okay. I think. I think I'll be okay. It's, you know, you gotta get through this slump.
I worry about you.
Yeah, I know.
I can't help but feel like partially responsible. I'm the one that
responsible.
I'm the one that tried to get us to go to the cave, and like, then you wouldn't have been in a situation where you would have had to choose this forever, or.
I give Aurora. I just sort of slowly put her in a hug. Hey, it's not your fault. You know that, right? You understand that? You have been the. It's not your fault. It's none of this would have happened if I hadn't been in the cave in the first place. It's Mr. Rose. It's not you. You've helped me through all of this. Yeah?
Well, Professor, the idea that could be your project.
Was you?
They were. The professor was worried about your grade, and you were like right there on the cusp of getting an A. And I thought that it would be a good extra credit project because even like me going down there before, I never really understood everything down there, and I thought maybe you'd find it fascinating, interesting, and I suggested it, and then you went down there and everything bad happened to you. It's my fault.
It's not your fault. Roar, it's not your fault. Did you bite me? Are these two? I pull my neck down a little bit. Are these two marks right here? Did you put these here?
You see her. You see her kind of touch her own neck. Did you show that? No.
I see her do that, and I put my hands down. This isn't. You're looking out for me. You are not responsible for my demon. You're not. Don't get it in your head that the insanity that has occurred in my life over the last apparently 2 weeks. I don't know. Time is all fucked up. Don't get it in your head that you are the cause of any of it. It's not you. It's not you. It's all that man with the smug smile and the suit that is way too tacky on him, actually.
And that like ridiculously thin mustache.
Yeah, like what the fuck is up with that?
Like, do you just use do you use like a microscope to like trim it?
No, seriously, it's like he used the smallest setting. It's like it's fucking, I don't know, like what, 0.1 shave, just fucking. He's an asshole, ain't he? And he's an asshole, and it's his fault. That is not you. It's not you. Okay? I want to hear you say it.
It's not me.
That's right. It's not, okay?
Okay.
I think I'm looking at her, and Raph gets a ping of guilt that hits him really hard in this moment of, yes, Mr. Rose is the person that bit me, but I'm the one that bit her and almost killed her. So I just... Yeah.
She just kind of like walks up close to you and just wraps her arms around your neck.
Okay. Oh, look, we're at the art store, and I disconnect.
Oh, yeah, we need to get supplies. I need some paper for some spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna help me find the?
Yeah, I can help put some stuff out.
I need the 8x5s.
Got it. I go look for the 8x5s.
And you guys kind of go through there, pick up the supplies. Aurora pays, and you guys head out. Is there anything that you need to do, Raph?
No, I don't want to do. I don't need anything.
Kind of winces at those words. Okay.
Do I notice that?
Yeah, it wasn't subtle.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
No, I'm fine. It's been a...
Yeah. Are you sure? I don't. It's not my intention to hurt you in any way. I mean, I already did.
Yeah, kind of just walking back towards the tavern.
Why are you upset? I mean, I don't mean to upset you.
No. I'm just unsure of whether to tell you something and risk a lot of backlash or just keep it a secret.
Backlash? Are you in danger?
No.
What's happening?
Well, I mean, I guess the usual amount of danger traveling around with you all.
Then what is it?
Promise me that no matter what happens, that you and I will always be close.
Of course. You're my best friend.
She winces again.
For the last 2 years, I just wanted to come flat out and tell you, I'm in love with you, Raph.